Good night, everyone. Welcome to Core Values 2026 for the start of the 2XKO stream. I am Tabby, and I'm joined with Guavajelly. Guavajelly, how are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. Thanks for asking. Yeah, doing excellent.
Most excellent indeed. Yeah, it's a great time here. The day has just started, but there's plenty of action happening throughout the weekend, or throughout the day, sorry. I'm really excited to see our beginning of our 2XKO bracket. This is one of the first big 2XKO brackets that we've had within the Portland area.
Right.
And a lot of the talent, both from the local Portland area, but from Eugene and Salem came through. Some of the Seattle people even came down. So I think it's going to be a very, very exciting bracket.
Yeah, it's going to be a ton of fun. I made it to some of the Salem events and seen some of their players here, and then we got a couple of guys that we brought up from Eugene. So it's just really excited to see the whole coalition of the Pacific Northwest players coming together. And it's awesome that Chapter's able to put this together for everyone, so it's great.
Yeah, big shout-outs to Chapter and the whole Faustian team for making things possible for this kind of event. Thank you to all of our sponsors, which we'll be talking about in just a little bit. But I believe we are going to be getting one of our first games up on stream, which is going to be Qeuw versus Manny.
Oh, nice. Do you know if we have any duos in this bracket?
There is a couple. As far as I'm aware. I think some of the Salem guys are duos.
Oh, interesting. Nice.
I don't know 100% all the duos at every point, but I do know since this is a mixed bracket.
Oh, Manny's playing.
Yep.
Interesting. This will be a fun match.
Yeah.
Manny's a really good Mortal Kombat player here out in Oregon, so I haven't seen him play anything but Mortal Kombat, so this will be fun.
Yeah, I've seen him on I know he played Guilty Gear Strive. That's where I think I interacted with him the most.
Got it. Yeah, I didn't realize he played Strive. I thought he only played MK. I know Qeuw is a jack of all trades. Qeuw plays everything.
Yeah, Qeuw. I think we could take an entire stream block to say every single game that Qeuw has played.
Qeuw's like me. Qeuw plays dang near everything.
But yeah, Manny is definitely someone that I don't think you should ever Qew's obviously a very strong player, but you shouldn't doubt Manny at any given time. He's a player who, if he's I like this game, I'm going to put in the work, and I'm going to mess you up every single day of the week.
Do you know who Manny plays?
I do not, actually.
I'm going to guess Ekko. I'm willing to bet money he plays Ekko.
Yeah, it seems like Ekko Yasuo, Ekko Ahri seems like something that's up their alley. Qeuw,
I feel like he's going to be like Ekko Darius.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Qeuw, I know, tends to prefer big body characters in a lot of games.
Yeah, so probably Blitzcrank and Braum.
Yeah, and Braum's really good right now as well, right? I think he's pretty well positioned. We already see the Blitz hover, so if we see Braum Blitz, that's peak. That's peak. Players are just making sure that their buttons are all good and getting everything set up. The only thing I'm not sure on is exactly what fuses that are all on, right? And that's another thing I'm curious, especially with these not the biggest of the big brackets, the more regional style ones. That are we going to see some of those more niche brackets? I see the Juggernaut Psychic, or even because not a lot of people are playing. 2x Assist is a very team comp specific one, but then I've seen some more traditional freestyle comps that people are playing 2x Assist. No, you actually can do some crazy stuff with it. So it'll be very interesting to see.
2x Assist, jeez, that's hard to say. It's kind of a hard one for me because I feel like sometimes when you try to get the second assist, the input doesn't come out. So I feel like it's one of the more difficult fuses to manage personally for me. Oh yeah, like I said, I think it's very team comp specific. I know a lot of the early Ahri comps you were bringing 2x assist, but even now. And this is something I think we kind of all discussed over is that freestyle is going to be the default for most people. Freestyle is definitely going to be the way to go, and I've been talking with that with some of the local guys because if you want to be good at if you want to be top tier of the game, you've got to learn to play freestyle because that's the way the game's designed. Honestly, that's the real vision.
Yes, yeah, but it's also.
But Double Down's good too, and then just again play what you like, play what works, play what's comfortable. So.
Well, more importantly, play what's fun, right?
Exactly.
If you're not having fun with the game, why are we even here, right?
Yeah.
You can pick the top tiers, you can pick those obviously very strong characters, but if you're not having a good time, then it can be a little bit rough. You're already seeing right here over on P1 side, it's Jinx Ahri actually over for the Qeuw team.
Illaoi, okay. Illaoi's by Qeuw, right? I'm assuming.
No, the Illaoi is the Manny team actually on the P2 side, so.
Interesting.
Should be pretty exciting. Yeah, this team also makes sense for Qeuw.
Qeuw, trap setup characters. I can see that for sure.
Yeah, I don't remember what their BB tag team was, but this seems a little bit more appropriate for that kind of style. But we're going to be getting into our first game here.
Button check?
Yep. Then we're getting to our first button check.
It's just crazy because like a lot of the developers have been designing button checks into the game, but it seems like players still just get comfortable with the old school method of.
So I'm always pro, always go in game for a button check.
Are you?
Because every setup, like no matter what, we have a pretty standardized system with like PlayStation 5s and certain kinds of monitors and all that.
Yeah.
But every setup is going to be a little bit different, off by like a millisecond or two. That's just like how tech works. So
Absolutely,
right, so why risk like not knowing exactly how your buttons are going to feel at every given moment?
Good point.
To like make sure that all your buttons are good as well. So
yeah.
Seems pretty safe. I think our players are now fully getting ready for it. And I don't believe we're gonna get any last-minute team swaps. That's my favorite. Is you just pick your opponent's character in the button check.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You mess with them, and you have no idea what they're actually playing. Yep. So this is still gonna be the Ahri Illaoi on 2x assist, which is I think pretty standard for these Ahri Illaoi comps, if I remember correctly.
Illaoi is such a fun character.
Oh yeah.
I like her a lot. I'm glad that some of the top players realize how strong she is. Because early on, when the game first dropped, or at least when the second release of the game first dropped, the console drop, I should say, you didn't see much Illaoi.
Yeah, she definitely had like a couple flaws, and I think there were some patches that fixed some of her weaknesses. And definitely is now a character that is someone that you need to be ready for. But going for the early S2s right there, just immediately popping down.
Yeah, trying to get into the corner right away to get that pressure started.
Yeah.
Nice wake-up attack. Illaoi.
I see him just playing out a little bit more lame right
Which
here.
one? Okay, Q's got the red Ahri.
Yeah.
Okay, I just got to try and pay attention to that.
Oh, no, they got mix-ups in-game and in the commentary booth for us. So no
overhead. That was huge. Got hit with the mallet. Oh, pick up, yep. That character is ridiculous as far as zoning.
Yeah. And this is, I think, what Q's looking for mostly in their game plan, right? They're just going to be trying to set up full screen, set up the zoning traps, then sending out the Ahri assist to potentially open them up into situations, but
if Q would have did a cross up there, it would have hit. But just went for just jumping heavy.
Good tag on Manny right there, able to save the Illaoi a little bit from getting fully comboed out right there. But
yeah, and back to zoning. As soon as immediately, is not with Jinx, not trying to go in too heavy. Nope. But I mean, with Jinx and Ahri, yeah, you can definitely play the long game, play from far away. That running attack is insanely good.
Yeah, her slide is something that is always going to catch people off guard. But if there's something that you want to bring out too frequently, because as soon as your opponent's ready for it, they're going to block it and punish you fully. But right now, Qeuw is just trying to play it.
But I mean, even spaced out there, like it looked pretty strong there still. Oh my goodness.
I got hit. My ankle's crossed up, ACL torn. Qeuw taking round number 1.
All right, so Manny wasn't able to get much going in that match. I don't feel like Illaoi even got to play the game at all. But here we go. Now we're getting the party started a little bit. Oh, crossing up, switch back. Yep.
Yeah, should be just setting up for getting right outside of corner Oki, which is still pretty good. It's going to prevent Manny from just autopiloting into wake-up attack right there and forces them into the corner. After back tech, pretty good stuff, but Manny finds a good hit with the tentacles.
Up tech. Got assist. Ooh, nice parry. Yeah, good combo.
This is important. I was like, there's a lot of people who will find the parries and they can't find the big hits afterwards because they're so worried about getting that specific timing. But Manny keeping it clutch right here.
Didn't get the pickup from there. Ooh, double. Yeah, that's 2x assist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Which is the thing. If you're not ready for that 2x assist on your gameplay, if you're expecting people on freestyle, it can throw people off a little bit. Tags back in, trying to just keep the plus as much as possible. Finds an opening, forcing the burst out.
I thought Illaoi was going to be dead there for a second.
Yeah, thankfully Manny was able to get the tag out, but Qeuw still keeps it tight. Found the anti-air attempt right there and able to get
back
the
to
tag
zoning.
out.
Yeah, the problem with bringing Illaoi, I think Illaoi's taking a lot of damage from coming in as an assist just from like the Jinx zoning. Yeah, that should be a dead Ahri here.
And that's going to happen a lot of times, and I think that's where you're trying to see Manny go for these more raw tags just to try to recover as much trade health as possible. But Qeuw does a really good job of punishing people whenever they go for that, as we've sort of seen throughout.
So Manny's in a pretty rough spot right here. He does not have any breaker available to him at all whatsoever. Yeah. And Qew's just going to try and zone Illaoi out because Illaoi's not that strong as far as trying to get it in. Like, doesn't have any like full screen neutral script type moves like Warwick or some of these other characters. Yeah,
it's definitely a character that you need to. It works much better when you have 2 characters on the screen than just an assist on deck. Yeah. I was surprised we didn't see like super assist potentially come out just to try to force Qeuw to block a little bit.
That's a good point. Yeah. Ooh, nice combo. Dang, big damage on both characters.
Yeah, good start. Good start to an early happy birthday.
Yeah. I love the term happy birthday. I'm glad it's never going away. Yeah, see Illaoi just taking big damage here for no reason. Look at that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and then you can open up the very end, forces the breakout, which then you're tagging.
Yeah, she's still hitting Illaoi.
Oh my god.
Illaoi still dead. Didn't even get to play the game.
Call an ambulance.
We might have our first perfect here. Oh,
no, we got the hit. You're not going to perfect me today. Good throw as well. This is a good start for Manny potentially right here.
Yeah, but no health though.
Yeah. It's a hard comeback to make.
Chip damage is really crucial in this game. It does like a lot. So.
Especially versus this team comp, which is throwing so many multi-hit moves that are going to like chip out just a little bit quicker. Yeah.
Switch back. Overhead.
Yeah, and this is the struggle with the Illaoi point that I'm seeing in a lot of these situations, where Qeuw is just able to immediately like throw out Jinx zoning, send Ahri assist, immediately tag into the sandwich combos, which is a little bit hard. But Manny finally finding a couple hits, a good parry that will come out from Qeuw.
That should be dead Illaoi.
Anything's possible. People drop combos all the time, just like that, just like that.
Yeah, switch out. Yeah, you gotta save Illaoi as much as you can. Oh, that miss. Oh.
Oh, no.
Would it be best to wait for her to come down there, or no? Do you think that was the best option there?
I think that was a fine option. Just the weird spacing on it. You're like, oh, I'm going to up forward to get you. You just go right past
like right behind her. Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Like neutral jump, I think instead would have collided. But if your muscle memory is like, oh, I anti-aired, I'm going to up forward. Right. Just a weird situation right there. Unfortunately, Manny getting punished for that situation. And now Qeuw putting themselves one step closer, taking this game.
Ooh. Yeah, that's oh goodness, that air dash and the over cross up was crazy. Oh, nice combo from Manny. Oh, dropped it.
Yeah, had the Fury buff as well.
Dead.
Gonna be able to get some extra damage right here finally.
Oh, Manny's gonna get first round on the board. Let's go. Possibly.
We have to see.
Got Fury, yeah.
Qeuw zoning is pretty good. We do still have meter on deck for super assist if you're able to find that hit.
There it is. That's so strong.
Yeah, it just deals so much damage right there. You have another one on deck that you can use if this hit doesn't kill, but I think it will. Goodness. And that's going to be Qeuw taking game number 1, or round number 1 here in our 2XKO event.
That's the match, right?
Yeah, that is the match.
Okay, cool.
So they'll be moving one step closer to the...
I'll be back, everyone. I got to go play my match.
Good luck. Go win out.
Yeah.
Howdy.
Howdy. How you doing?
I'm doing well here enjoying some 2XKO. Pool's got to see Qeuw kick some butt on stage for the first round. So hopefully we'll be able to see him a little bit more run through. I also hope we see Manny come back and be able to make the run through the losers, but we'll have to see.
I'm excited to see Manny play a bit more because, like, he's one of my labbing partners, and man, that kid grinds.
Yes.
Like the setups that he has. Is he still doing Ahri Illaoi?
Yes, he's still doing Ahri
Illaoi. Those setups, the way he's able to zone out, it's impressive. We love the way the kid plays.
I love that that I'm able to say stuff that someone else comes on the commentary and they're like, yeah, so I can just repeat exactly what you know. Because we were talking that like if Manny plays Manny chooses to be like, oh, I'm going to play a game, because we also know him for like Mortal Kombat and Strive and those games.
Absolutely.
But if he's like, oh, I want to stick with the game, he's someone that you need to be worried about and can really mess you up. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Because the way that he tackles knowledge and everything, like, absolutely impressive. Do we know who we have coming up next?
I don't know for sure on deck right now. I can take a look at our Start GG and see if there's any updates, at least for some of these matches. It looks like Elanity beat Pepsicle in there, so they'll be going to play the winner of Flamemaster Guava Jelly. Trento won their match. I don't know who we're going to be having coming up on deck. I believe we should be having another round 1.
There we go. They're getting on stage right now.
Yeah, so this is going to be the Enzog SSJ2 Godafin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Gotan.
Oh, I can't read. I'm a fighting player. I don't look at the screen. So.
Exactly.
All
the elite speak and everything just throws everything off. It's like, no, it's with a 0 and with a 1 and backwards on Tuesdays.
if you're gonna have a complex name, I need you to give me a pronunciation guide. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do my best. There was a guy that I was commentating once. His name is Homez, but it's ZZ. It's just Home ZZ. So it was like Home Double Z coming up.
Home Double Z. I respect that.
Yeah, right?
I would go by that.
But yeah, Enzog, someone who, if you are familiar with like the PNW Strive scene, or Strive scene as a whole, but like PNW especially, they're someone who has put in the work and really shown a lot. It's like, hey, I'm a very competent player, and I'm someone that was going to play a little bit more unorthodox. Likes to play some of the more like obtuse off-the-wall characters that fit their kind of play style. So it'll be very interesting to see what they want to do. I already see them hovering over Blitzcrank, and it's Blitzcrank Ekko, which is that was a team I was playing like really early in the game. I'm like, this potentially has sauce. So I'm very excited to see some of this come out.
Yeah, that's okay. No button check. So they're going to be diving right in here in a sec. But yeah, the combination of the zoning that you get from the Ekko, as well as the mix-ups, and then just the guessing game of whether or not they're going to throw out a command grab with the Blitzcrank and everything, and just the way that Blitzcrank can also keep people locked down with the assists. And he's going freestyle too.
Well, and they're also two characters that both succeed pretty well on a solo, so you can have the hyper synergy of the 2x like style of game plan, but it's like, oh, oops, my Ekko died because I just didn't block a mix-up correctly. Then you still have another character that can make those big compact potentials, which we'll potentially need to see as we're going to be fighting against Ahri Darius. This is a team comp that can deal a ton of damage if you are not prepared.
It's mix-up aerials against big body damage. That's what we're seeing.
So we'll have to see who will be able to come out on top right here. An early Sidewinder hit comes out. We're going to tag.
Happy birthday right away!
Exactly want to see just immediately popping into Spark Blast Super right here to keep him locked down. And as soon as you try to think that you're able to escape out, Enzog finds another hit and finds a hit on the burst.
Oh, getting the setup, and doesn't even need the setup of the Ekko right there. Just going right into the throw to shut down. Very commanding lead early on for Enzog.
This is a big hit for SSJ2. Gohan right here, able to find out a happy birthday of their own, but not able to find the hard knockdown that they're looking for, which allows Enzog to escape. And this is a very scary situation.
Guessed wrong. Guessed for game and did not pick the right choice.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very hard situation, right? You're at that, like, essentially a one-touch situation. You need to make a big comeback, but you also can't let that mentally get to you because you need to be prepared for situations like this. Enzog does burst out early on to the second round because they want to try to close it out.
Keeping the pressure up with the Blitzcrank, getting a big beefy combo here in the corner. Should be able to keep him locked down and just resets it. That's all you need. And then just going back into this loop, or what are we going to see? Are we going to see another setup or maximizing for damage?
No, we should see the super kill right there. Just make sure that you can touch that character. But that's like what we were talking about at the beginning of the set. Blitzcrank is a character that can just solo reset you. While you have that mental stack of like, oh, Ekko's going to be coming through, they're going to delay their pressure. You have to be ready for things like armor, SPD into super, which deals a big grip.
Resets the steam.
Fury is popped, though, but Enzog, great job to just recognize that, to keep the Ekko tag safe, but it's not going to be enough.
With the combo, but picks it back up.
So it's a good old-fashioned American reset right there. No combo kill. We saw that happen twice in a row, and that'll be Enzog taking game number 1. Going straight to the rematch. No, sometimes I'm a big fan of icing the opponent out, especially players you can tell are a little momentum heavy.
Yeah.
And like this team comp is like the most momentum heavy of them all.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see. There we go. Gohan just going for the jump over, getting into a combo. Excited to see how they're going to be able to adapt and trying to adjust to the pressure that they're just experiencing against Enzog here.
Yeah, I think they were keeping themselves a little bit safe, expecting maybe something crazy coming from Enzog, but Enzog just keeping it tight and able to find a nice side swap hit right here. Forces the burst out from Gohan.
Strong hits. Yep, cashing out. This should be enough to kill. There it is.
Yeah, getting the full crank right there, which then leads you into the armor grab set right here. Gohan just being a little bit aggressive on the early round start right there. Able to find a big tag, and this is what you need.
Shutting down the Ekko, which prevents the handshake tag that Enzog is definitely looking for, but gets caught with the Blitzcrank low.
Yeah.
Into a strong combo, pushing him back into the corner, maximizing damage, resetting the steam gauge.
That's where it's scary. My time coming out and into the install super, trying to mix them up. You can't block forever, and as long as Enzog keeps it tight, this should be the round for them.
Looking at set point for Enzog here.
Yeah. And with Gohan using their break pretty early into that, it's going to be a little bit before it comes into this round. So if Enzog's able to land a big hit, they can get a lot of damage, and this is the start that they're looking for.
Steam gauge maxed out. Breaker available for Gohan.
Yeah, I think they're going to be trying to save it potentially for if that grab comes out, but we used out of the armor, but we're going to mix you up anyways. Break coming through, forces Enzog now have to hold all of this in the corner. This is where some of this chip damage could come through, but Gohan just backing out, wanting to reset the neutral a little bit.
Caught with the Blitzcrank assist.
Yeah, that S1 assist, and that is so scary. Gets the windup, not full steam gauge just yet, so you can challenge right there with your 2S too.
catch is strong, but not able to capitalize on anything further.
Yeah, you have to like, it's so hard to find those like decimate confirms right there, especially you actually didn't even have the meter for it, and this is gonna allow Enzog once again finding another big hit right here. It's not gonna kill the character, so very much you have a chance to get out, but you just have to hold all this pressure.
Ooh, gets caught with the Time Winder. That's gonna be it for Darius.
And now you are just down to Ahri versus a near full health team. Enzog sitting very close to match point. They go for the run up M. This should be enough as we close it out right at the very end with the level 3.
Enzog taking the game, waving on the crowd.
Trying to get the crowd excited.
Exactly, trying to get them to raise the roof a little bit.
Yes.
Pump up the jams, come on.
Yeah, but it's early in the day. We got to keep our energy safe for that top 8. That's where the real excitement's going to be happening.
Exactly. That's why I have a venti cup of coffee over here, trying to just keep myself alive.
Exactly. We are trying to stay caffeinated throughout the full day as we see some of the replays from the set of Enzog taking this set. I did really like how Gohan was playing in a lot of this. I just never felt like they were able to find the right opportunity that was landing the hit in neutral and finding the big confirm afterwards, which is always like super hard, especially in these tournament sets, especially if you're not someone who's like super comfortable playing on stage.
Exactly. Like, tournament jitters get the best of everybody. Like, I myself have just already had one game, and that game alone, which wasn't even on stream, I was just like, my heart is pounding out of my chest here.
I am notoriously famous for beefing it on stream. Like it was at a combo breaker. I literally dropped the same combo 6 times in a row after being up 2-0 in the set. One game, one hit away, just beefed it every time, lost the set.
Honestly, what you're describing is a nightmare for me. Like, I would just personally, I would just be like, well, I guess I'm done playing games.
There's a reason I'm here and not over there.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, man.
Excellent stuff, though. It looks like we're going to be getting our next match. I do recognize one fellow up there, good old Albie, a.k.a. Goonjamin, coming up, who has been playing Ekko Yasuo for basically the entire lifespan.
Oh, and he's committing, even post-patch. I mean, a lot of people say that Yasuo's dead. A lot of people say that Yasuo's still viable. They're not, like, in the grave, but they're definitely not S tier the way they were before.
Yeah, so I think the thing is that it's, like, it's not as, he's not as much of a free pick, right? He's not like, well, I'm going to be able to play Yasuo, and he's just going to be good all the time.
Yeah.
But he's a character that's going to reward specialists. People who are like, I'm going to stick with Yasuo and still find the ways to do all this tricky stuff. It's going to work very, very well. I don't know if he's still rocking with that team, because I haven't seen him play in a little bit, but that's historically what he was playing. I don't recognize the player that they're up against, but I can...
leiadog.
Leiadog, all right. Or Leiadog. Just looking at the start GG.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, yep, it should be a good game, because this is in our into our round 2 stage for the people able to beat out that first wave of winners, able to scrap through and be like, I'm at least going 1-2 today.
Yeah.
And I think we're just making sure our controllers are all working and make sure everything's keen. But for those of you, if you are watching the 2XGO stream and you are enjoying what you're seeing, make sure that you follow all the socials through Fausty, and make sure that you check out all the other streams that are happening throughout the day. We've got a lot of action happening at Core Values, and there's a lot of like really, really cool things that are going to be happening on the Fausty and FGC channel throughout the years, and not throughout the year alone, but throughout the years, with all the cool events that they put on, things like Core Values, obviously, but also things like Fates Crossing in Bridge City, their Soul Calibur event.
Yes.
It's something that I am very, very excited to see more and more what's coming up and what they're going to be doing here at future Core Values events.
Looks like they're still figuring out their button setup for getting started here.
It's always the wonders, because like everybody's controllers are a little bit different nowadays.
Absolutely.
Coming back from the era of like, you've got your TE2, and if you're not using that, you're using Razer Panthera, and that's it. But now everybody's got all these custom controllers and whatnot, and so just making sure. That's a doohickey right there, but I kind of rock with it.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I always the stick I always remember is the ankle gator box. I don't know if you've seen the hitbox.
No, I haven't.
So straight up, it's about the size of this table.
Oh,
like half this table. It's it was a strawberry carton that he got from Costco, and he figured out like the specific rulings that it's like, okay, so I can have button, like I can have the same A button bound like 3 times, but they all have to be their own unique buttons. So he had macros where he would slide his hand across and it would do like hard inputs.
That's crazy.
And so he would just play, but he had a normal hitbox layout and he had a switch to turn it off, and someone was like, no, you can't use that. But if they let him use it, he would just like play, and then you would see like, don't.
That's nuts. All right, we got Goon and leiadog that are starting up. And you said it was Goon who was using the Yasuo Ekko, because I saw a lock-in on Yasuo on their side.
Yeah, I believe it's Yasuo Ekko. They are like a big Teemo fan. Like they play Teemo in, I think, in League proper. I see that Teemo being covered as well. So it's Teemo Yasuo now.
Teemo Yasuo
does make sense, as I've played him enough in Riftbound, and he still plays Teemo. He plays Teemo in literally every game. He loves that. He loves that guy.
Gotcha.
And this is a character I feel like you need to be like. I know he was definitely toned down a little bit from when he was kind of in that like monster threat state a couple months ago.
Yeah.
But it's still something you need to be worried about, especially versus the arcane dynamic duo.
I was gonna say keeping the cannon pair coming in from leiadog.
It's the season 2026 League bot lane comp versus the season 1 League bot lane comp right here. All right, so Teemo Yasuo should be pretty scary. We'll see if Goon's going to be able to find the path to victory. They are someone who's been making it pretty far into basically all the events in Portland, like usually in that top 2, top 3 range.
Gotcha.
So is someone that you do have to be worried about, but there's people that you come up with that you don't know, and sometimes they can do some crazy stuff. So we'll have to see if leiadog can do it.
I mean, I'm always in favor of any sort of upsets that we might be able to see, or figuring out anyone who is, a new up-and-comer to the scene, seeing as this is a new game, this is the first time that this game's at core values, like, excited to see
and especially with
all the people turning out.
leiadog, I believe, is a Smash player predominantly, so seeing the people come over from the platform fighter into the traditional fighter lane is very, very exciting. We're already seeing some good zoning patterns coming up from leiadog when they're able to keep that Teemo out, but it's really up to see where the Vi can hit, but the Yasuo tag will be coming in from Goon. This should be a good reset right here, but we'll just interrupt the tag out.
Ooh, still, even with the wind wall getting caught with the bola.
Yeah, just like delaying the projectile ever so slightly for the wind wall to go away, forces the break out from Goon right here because they want to try to keep this corner for as long as possible. Tries to go for a reset, but the mushroom will still connect.
Oh, that's an escape, but that should be a punish. Nope, not close enough.
Yeah, would need to commit to doing like a level 2 super that Goon, I think, didn't want to spend that meter on, and the Yasuo assist would have been too far away, but we'll still find our handshake tag to get that big jump in right here and put them into a very close situation, but that great health is coming back for Vi on the back end.
Fully committing, this should be enough to kill the Vi.
And this is just like what we were talking about before, where like Yasuo is still a character that you have to respect. Like, he did get toned down in this most recent patch, but these people who are dedicated to playing him are still going to be able to do some crazy mix-ups just like that. Good Fury out right here gives you a chance, and Vi with Fury is a very, very scary character.
Absolutely. Oh, misses the active parry and into the throw.
Yeah.
Stuff. That is the first round going to Goon.
You see Leia thinking about it a little bit. She's like, okay, how do I exactly do what I need to do? Finds a good tag launcher right at the round start to be able to get a little bit of damage. Right now trying to get some of these zoning patterns, but Goon floating in the air with the parachute, using some of those Teemo gimmicks to their advantage. Poison Dart badge fully out right there. I think we're trying to build that mushroom badge up to get a little bit more benefit, but we will find the mix-up right there. Not quick, immediately tagging into the Yasuo.
This should be enough to kill the Caitlyn once again.
I didn't think just level 1 would be enough. I thought you'd have to like go find like a DHC out of there, but clearly Goon showing that he knows that that is enough to kill right there. Poison Dart going to connect as well, and this should be scary.
That should be a parry, yes. Yasuo coming out with just an active light, giving him just enough time to be able to still trigger that parry on that special.
Yeah, it's a good check, and like if they don't end up going for that, you're able to just safely, still meeting them on it. But we're gonna see EX mushrooms coming through, tagging through. leiadog does have Fury available on deck, but they're not gonna be able to. Oh, they got one chance, but they're gonna get chipped out right at the very end. It's Goon taking game number 1. Just going right back into it. Like I said, if you're the kind of player who needs that momentum, I think it is very beneficial for you. But I also, like I was saying before, I recommend going to that character like icing your opponent out a little bit if you have the opportunity to do so.
Yeah. Based on what I'm seeing here, is leiadog does have some knowledge against this team, is just getting caught out by a couple of specific things, so I understand why they might want to just dive in. What an unfortunate miss.
Yeah, not having the level 1 super be able to connect right there. They had the right idea, they have the zoning patterns, but Goon be able to find that tag out, but immediately swapping back into the Caitlyn because they have shown that, hey, this zoning is where I'm going to have the most success, and just tagging him out. It's not dealing a lot of damage right now, but that will add up over time. Yeah, and I like that, but just back away, expecting them to try to go for like a riskier air option or call a ground assist to cover them falling out of the skies, force them to stay on the ground. Teemo does find the low, and this should kill Caitlyn.
Caitlyn down all up to the Vi for this round. Oh, caught out in the middle of the sway. This should be enough to kill. Ultimate meter available for both characters.
Yeah, just having every single resource on deck, this should close it out. Goon taking the set 2-0, moving themselves one step closer to that top 8 category, actually putting them only one more game. So all of our winners qualifiers after this round will be feeding into that top 8. Oh no, wait, that was only round 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
just round 1. It is not done yet.
I thought that was round 2. I think like, oh.
These matches are long. It's
also like, oh, you're spending 3 bar, right? Like surely that means it's the end of the set, but no, they just want to guarantee that round to close out.
Yeah.
All right. I like that fade away that we saw from leiadog right there. But Goon just staying patient to be like, I'm going to let you do your things, and I'm going to find the opportunity to come in close.
Ooh,
but
happy birthday! There we go. Able to commit into special. Doing double dab. Is there anything Caitlyn can do? Yep. Gonna go for the sniper shot.
Yeah, and that is a near dead Teemo, which just would be huge if you're able to find another hit onto them. But a lot of that gray health is going to recover. And Goon, you see them going to be going for, I think, some more resets and some of the longer combos that deal a little bit less damage, just because they want that gray health to recover as much as possible on Teemo on the back end in case anything goes wrong.
Gotcha. Getting caught with those Teemos as they're going for the air bolas seems to be what's shutting down leiadog most at the moment. Caitlyn going down again, leaving it all up to the Vi to take on remainder of the Yasuo and Teemo's health. If there's anything they can do to be able to gain the advantage, they want to try and get that Teemo back out and end it, but getting caught by the special with the Yasuo.
Being able to go for some mix, goes same side.
Smart
low.
parries, but still gets caught.
Trying to just full charge. The dash straight, but not going to work. Assist not going to work out for them either, but the zoning patterns are going to be coming back a little bit as we go for run-up throw.
Last touch of health, it reads the wake-up attack and shuts down leiadog.
You can have you on stream.
Okay,
all right.
You got it. All right, looks like I'm going to have to jump off because I'm on stream next.
Yeah, all right. Well, good luck, good luck.
Thank you.
Come back a winner. Excellent stuff there from Goon, showing the strength that they have been having throughout the entirety of the Portland area. As I said, I think it's mostly in those like top 3 placings. I think a lot of the first placings in some of the smaller brackets as well. So definitely putting the work and showing that they are one of the strongest people that you have to worry about in these 2xKO brackets. Ooh. Get on the mic, get on the mic, get on the mic. Get on the mic, Goonjamin.
I think I did. I didn't do that bad. I was like kind of a little nervous there, but
Why be nervous?
I remember actually we talked about it back in our PDX Discord about just like tournament nerves. Like even though like I've played fighting games for like 8 years of my life now, and it's like to the point where like I've been here so many times, but like there's still like always those kind of nerves.
I mean, like I could see a little bit of nerves, not only just because like I know you, but I was like, you didn't want to drop that combo.
I absolutely did not. There was several times
I saw the drop. I was just like, that wasn't a reset.
I heard one of the Tekken players pop up, and I'm like, I gotta get my shit together. Oh, sorry, I gotta get my stuff together. Sorry.
Yes.
All right, so what do we have next?
I don't. Oh, it's DoctorWin who was just on commentary with me going over your game, and then I don't recognize the person they're playing, which I love. That I've seen so many people that I do not know.
Yeah.
Like being like, oh, there's people coming up that are just like, cool, I like fighting games, and I saw this event, and I'm going to go to it, that are not like just our regular people that are our locals that are our monthlies. It's really exciting to see.
I think that's the nice thing about like new fighting games, especially like a fighting game with like such a big IP like League of Legends, right? So like we're like, you know, I don't think League people would ever probably would have like really looked at fighting games if they saw like, oh, you know, like I want to play like Yasuo in a fighting game or Ekko in a fighting game. Like that'd be cool.
I was literally installing 2xKO on my console last night, and I looked, I was like, oh, friends who have played. I'm like, none of you play fighting games, but you're all trying this out because I know you play in League. So it's always super cool to see it. So it's going to be DoctorWin versus FourBeanSalad.
So what are the teams here? I didn't get a chance to look. Okay, so Vi Warwick versus Braum Yasuo. Braum Yasuo is actually such a sick team, I think. I think he makes up for a lot of like the faults that Yasuo, because Yasuo at this point is now just like a left-right character, and you have somebody that backs up the potential for doing left-rights like Braum with such a big body with a giant shield. So, but you have to kind of deal with the speed.
I believe this is a button check. Yeah. Or just making sure our controllers work. Look, I love a Sancho staring down happening in a
I like how both you and I just stopped talking. We're like, okay, yeah, they're just checking buttons out. Okay.
Yeah, but so it was Braum Yasuo double down as well, which I feel like is not as like standard. It's traditionally freestyle.
Yeah, because I think right now, like at least universally, like there's no, I feel like there's no reason to not pick freestyle right now. Like even though like they extended the cooldowns of like how long it takes for you to tag something out, it's still just way more valuable to be able to tag something and have that much neutral control.
Yes.
Versus like double down, where like double down is very much like Marble, where it's like a DHC.
Yeah.
And like that's really good for like pumping out damage. But there's a reason why like players like Global, who was originally doing double down Afrosies with Teemo Yasuo, moved over in Texas Stardom to freestyle. It's like. I think he just values the neutral potential more. But like, double down can still work. I've seen some people like Obelisk with Illaoi, Ahri still does it. Where you going? Oh, yep. All right, I think this one's for realsies this time.
Yes, yeah. We still may see a button check.
Yeah.
DoctorWin was like, what if people do button checks? So I was like, oh, actually, you should do it and just make sure the setup's all good. So they might still be going into it as a...
All right.
We'll have to see... Actually, both of them are on double down. I didn't even realize that. So it's by Warwick on it as well. DoctorWin just wanting as much damage as possible. It looks like we are getting into the set immediately. Yeah. Finding a big early hit.
Very anticlimactic beginning. Everyone just kind of backed up a little, waiting for the sparks to explode. And now we have Warwick providing that pressure that he's got. But the side switch with the break, leaving him back out to neutral. I don't know if that was such a good idea on that point. But we got the pressure back.
Yeah, and that ate a lot of the, like, that stopped the momentum of the blood gauge being able to come through, so you're not going to be able to go into the crazy Warwick stuff right at the get-go. The DoctorWin just tagging back into the buy to add as much damage onto the table as possible onto that Braum.
Oh, with the end of attack. The jump in, but gets hit by Vi on the way down here. Oh, doesn't get to drop the combo? This super should end it here for Braum. Actually, Braum has a lot of health, so he's going to be fine. No, I forgot there's double down.
Double down. So another thing that I love about like newer games, especially in these big events, I know DoctorWin mostly from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big game. I can tell that they play Mortal Kombat just by watching them. It's not a bad thing, but I love seeing where people's games come from. Like, I know you're like a Dragon Ball player, and watching you play, I'm like, that's a Dragon Ball player jump right there.
Just Dragon Ball player things, yeah. Like only Dragon Ball or tag players would do something like that.
Exactly.
I actually like how defensive both of them are. Like they usually, like when round starts for the games like 2xAO or tag games, like it's always so explosive, but they're just kind of like gauging each other out.
But I also think they both kind of recognize, like, oh, you're both on double down. Okay, so we're both trying to just make each other explode and play as few interactions as possible.
Absolutely.
So we have to be a little bit more cautious because we know that these hits are going to add up into our opponent's favor as they go through. But this is a good early hit for DoctorWin onto this first.
Still gets to keep the side, at least for doing that. Oh, tries to go for a mix-up, but still gets it, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, but drops the combo, but still gets some pressure. Oh, and the side switch demon flip.
Yeah, had the armor as well, but not able to find the confirm after it, and popping out into the super should give DoctorWin the first character and set themselves one step closer to taking the game.
Easily can hold this lead here without having to make too many commitments. All he has to do is just try to, at this point, like FourBeanSalad has to come to them. But it doesn't matter because he gets the last hit here. He's not going to quite kill Yasuo. Actually, I keep forgetting about the double down.
Never forget about the double down. Never.
I can't see it on the screen, so I'm like, oh, are there another freestyle? And I saw it, I'm like, oh, never mind.
Well, it's also, that's actually kind of like a key thing that I think you're going to see later on, where you're like, oh, I can take this hit. I'm not dead. Because I'm not used to playing against double down. It's not something that you see regularly throughout these sets.
Yeah.
You're used to like, oh, the freestyle combo is going to do this. It's going to scale appropriately. But if someone's like, hey, I'm doing something a little bit off the beaten path, and I'm going to kill you for it, that could be a huge advantage in some of these shorter tournament sets.
True. Oh, we get it. Oh, the reset and gets the jump there. Oh, but has to break out there just to save Yasuo. It's getting hit by the fist here and getting put back in the corner here. Okay. Oh, there was another reset.
Look, you got the download. Sometimes you go, hey, we're going to get the air tech. They're just going to neutral tech, and then I'm going to be able to punish them for assists coming through to keep that pressure up as the chip damage goes down. Overhead connect.
Oh, but the drops. Okay. Still maintaining the pressure by just pushing Braum back into the corner. FourBeanSalad will lose his character. So this is quite a health lead. And DoctorWin still has breakup. Yeah, the get up attack.
But DoctorWin probably going to want to be saving that break for that next round because there was not enough health on the Yasuo to really justify it unless something very bad happens.
Yeah, right. This seems to be really convincing here for DoctorWin in these rounds here. DoctorWin also just choosing to be very defensive about the way that they play. Okay, kind of get some blocks. Oh, mashes on the challenge there, actually. This is where you get pushed to the corner.
Yeah, going to be able to get a bunch of free damage on that Braum as well through this happy birthday. Will get the limit strike to find that hard tech. Just goes for throw immediately.
FourBeanSalad has been nowhere but this area of the game for the whole round.
I mean, it's really up to FourBeanSalad to be like, how do you get out of this situation? Neutral tech air throw once again. No full pickup, but we just go low this time.
The mash on that. That's a dead Braum.
I respect the match. I respect the match. They'd be like, no, you won't.
Yeah,
you won't.
Okay. Let's see if they can make a... Ooh, might have spoken a little bit too soon there. That should be the end for that. DoctorWin with a convincing win.
Excellent, excellent. So,
Wow.
Hey, sounds like the name is right.
Right.
Sounds like the name
He
right,
do be
yeah.
winning.
Yep.
So I'm going to let him get back to his station here. Tabby, a pleasure as always.
Pleasure as always.
I will catch you around later today.
What? No. No. Excellent stuff from DoctorWin, putting themselves one step closer from that top 8 winners side. So I think they're going to be locking in, trying to make sure that they can guarantee themselves the ability for that slot as we are trekking through this tournament. I'm trying to see if we have any other matches that I can report off stream from some of our previous players. It does look like Qeuw is also in that situation, going to be fighting Trento for the top 8 winners side spot. Yeah, it's DoctorWin versus BaconBomb over there on the other side. And we're still waiting for the winner of Pebble and Seluecos. I probably butchered that name, so I apologize there. And then Flamemaster versus Elanity over as well will be the fighting Goon. Then we'll be going through. We got a bunch of matches on the loser side to play to catch up through this to our top 8. It doesn't look like we are going to be having Qeuw sit down now. So it'll be very exciting to see. Qeuw obviously was on our first match of the day, playing that Ahri Jinx. And then Trento, I'm not familiar with exactly who they play. It's someone who I've definitely seen enter these brackets before, but I'm not 100% sure on the comp that they're bringing to the table. But it's always going to be exciting to see. I do want to remind people, for those of you who are joining the stream and have been enjoying what's going on through now, make sure to give the Faustian FGC socials a big follow, and make sure to check out everything that we'll be doing throughout the years for all the wonderful events that they do in the Portland area and for the Soul Calibur scene. What they want to bring to the table right here. Qew's run has been pretty straightforward. It looks like they have 2-0 mostly through their Trento as well. So these are both players who have been feeling pretty confident about their ability to make it far into these brackets and looking for that first top 8 spot in our top 8 qualifier. Braum, Darius. Was that Juggernaut? Surely I didn't see Juggernaut select. I mean, that'd be sick to see the big body team be able to have the Braum Juggernaut is scary because it is going to deal a boatload of damage, and then having the extra benefit of Juggernaut, you can really blow people up. But I think that's going to be hard. If that is the case, it's hard into a team comp like that Jinx Ahri right there. So we will see as we get into our game exactly what got selected for both of these players. Letting these intros rock. Oh, it's 2x assist. Okay, I thought I totally thought I saw Juggernaut there, and I was like, huh? All right. Yes, a little bit more standard right here. Trying to use that Darius to the full effect, but finds the nice Braum hit right there. Trying to look for opportunities to tag in to keep it safe as we got a couple of those gap closers on those assists. Forcing the burst out for Qeuw. This matchup really is a but if I get in, but even if you don't get in kind of match where they're both, one player is just trying to stay up close, stay on that corner. Qeuw also wants them there, but from a little bit further away. You're going to be seeing that Super 2 come through. This is a big hit, though. No break available on deck for Qeuw as well. So as long as you keep it tight, that should be a dead Ahri. Super for plus frames, trying to catch to see what Qew's doing, but Qew just holding down back, knowing that it's mostly going to be mids. Does get caught with the low on the reset attempt. The standard assist, but a good parry right there. Does force the breakout, and we get the tag. Qew gets a great dive kick out of the corner. Finds an opportunity to open up the Darius as well, getting some damage on board for the first time in a little bit of this round. as well. Does get the zoning, not able to fall into the trap, and will block the one that's sitting above him, try to give him a chance. Nice opportunity with the Braum call to get the assisted tag out to keep your health a little bit. But those health bars are chipping it down. But if Trento can find one hit right here, it can be very advantageous. Poro comes through, stops the super assist. This is so close on any different end. That's a big hit for Qeuw right there. Able to find it. Trento does have a little bit of a health lead, and there's only 30 seconds left, but that's a lot of chip damage that can be coming through from Qew's team, and one hit like that will do it for them to take the first round. I like that fadeaway to think if they're going to come in close, but Qeuw has shown time and time again that they just want to sit on the other side of the screen and force you to come in to make those mistakes. Great parry to stop the super and be able to come through, has the 4-0 eat it as well. But Qeuw just waits for that jump in to find the anti-air attempt from Ahri, able to get some mix going with good blocks from Trento's end. You can't block forever. Nice pickup from Qeuw. Trento not having break as well at this point is a little scary, having to use it towards the end of the last set, so it's not going to recover a ton of time. They really needed that first character to go into their favor, but Qeuw not going to let the momentum die down as we get into the corner once again. Orb super coming through. It's the limit ring knockdown. Oki set, but we just go for throw. Goes low again, blocking out, but you can't block the overheads every single time. It's game number one going into Qew's favor. First game also took a lot of time right there. So Qeuw, I think, wanting those games to go a little bit quicker. Good press. Yeah, I like that. Just armoring through the zoning patterns as well. Calling the Darius. This is a little bit late to get past the Rockets and allowing them to stay up close. And this reunion being a pretty good spot. Qeuw going to be potentially looking for a break. Yeah, just about there. Trento willing to take it and was trying to find the full charge to come through, but Qeuw had a great run up. Forces breakout from Trento's end. Big anti-air, but no pickup. Another good anti-air from Qeuw from Trento right there. So every time Qew's going to skies, they're doing a really good job of sniping them out in these neutral situations. But once Qeuw has that corner locked, it's going to be very, very scary for Trento to find the way to get out. Oh, and gets the command to grab at the very end to knock the character out. It's potentially huge for Trento. Might be looking for a Darius assist call just like that to go for a tag. But no, we delay it just a little bit to find the hit as Qeuw was expecting the raw tag out for the health. But you didn't spend the super. The fireball will be just enough. Trento tying it, or getting one step closer to tying it up right now. All right, yeah. Delay on the dive kick right there. Gets the sandwich routing as well. Just add as much damage as possible. Oh, and the trap connected. Alright, checking the tags, they're coming through. But yeah, we just beam super out, you see the forward call, and you almost had that jump over, but you pressed into it a little too early. Trento almost had that right idea, but it's not enough. Braum call getting tagged out once again. You need to find an opportunity to switch out of that Darius if you want to try to keep these two characters around, but you're forced into the freestyle block strings as they come through. A lot of damage connecting. Braum tag out, and you find the anti-air forces the breakout from Qeuw. Yeah, great run up. You've been seeing Trento go for the Poro toss in a lot of those post-super situations. So just recognizing that habit, and then also recognizing that you can get a great air throw right here is going to be big to almost knock this Braum out, but that extra little bit of health that he has is going to keep him around for just a little bit longer. Has to block out right here and will get chipped out. No opportunity to swap another Darius early to try to keep him alive, at least safely. And it wasn't safe enough at the very end right there. Qeuw tying up, put themselves on match point. check right there on the assist. But a huge 5H press right there. Not getting the full charge onto it, but this is a ton of dough. Oh, I believe it was a controller DC, unfortunately, right there. Better than someone else's pad taking over the console at the end of the day, but unfortunate right there as a little bit of an anticlimactic ending, but good stuff from Qeuw throughout the rest of the match to take that set, to move on to that winner's side top 8. I do really wish I could have seen that match fully go through, as that was like very back and forth and really, really exciting. Hopefully we get to see more of Trento throughout the rest of this bracket, but we will have to see if that can come through, as the loser side of the bracket is always a bit of a trek, and as well as I believe you're gonna have to, this loser of AA, will only have to win one more game right there. But excellent stuff from both those players. Good stuff on Qeuw for finding that first top 8 spot. And we'll be seeing which of our next players will be getting that top 8 winners side spot. Because I believe we are having Enzog versus Seluecos. Like I said, we saw Enzog on stream earlier. Seluecos, I'm not super familiar with them, but it should be very exciting to see all these wonderful faces coming through. Once again, thank you all for tuning in to the stream. I just want to do an informal shout out to all the wonderful sponsors for our event: Okizeme Coffee Company, Paragon FGC, Shokuin Tattoo, and of course Faustian, putting in the support to make this kind of event happen. Big shout outs to everybody who from both of our sponsorship and but also everybody who's out here at the event. Thank you all on the stream who are supporting us. But I believe we are getting our players to sit down to get into our next game, which I definitely saw them playing, Seluecos playing earlier. Could not remember what the characters were that I saw on screen, unfortunately. So it'll be a mystery for all of us until we get into our game.
Jay Fizzle, are you still here? Jay Fizzle, you haven't left. Also, SSJ Go thing, you're going to be added to Redemption. Go check in. SSJ Go.
And I am curious, like, Enzog is a player I know who has been in these kinds of seats on tournaments, both small and large. So, obviously nerves, I think, affects a little bit of everybody. But I'm very curious to see how they handle the situation, knowing that the top 8 winner side is something that they're going to have to be fighting for. And obviously, as we all know, being on the winner side is a much safer spot to be. It does look like it is Warwick Blitzcrank, I believe, for Seluecos, which is a team that we saw earlier, but not able to get like the full effect that they were looking for.
I've been requested to come back.
Beast.
Where's DoctorWin?
What?
Where's DoctorWin?
I don't know. Probably being like, man, I gotta win. Actually, they are sitting at their.
Yeah, he's got a top 8 qualifier. Yeah.
But they're on the opposite side of your bracket, so you'll see him advance. Clearly.
It's funny because when I was helped seeding this bracket, I honestly thought, like, okay, it's the usual suspects, and then I saw Enzog sign up. I'm like, this dude literally just won BSB like the other week, and it was a convincing win too. So I was like, okay, like, got to put him in #1.
We gotta do something about these Zoomers with the limited free time.
I know.
It's unfair.
This kid picks up any game he touches and is all of a sudden just really good at them.
There's one game he doesn't do that.
What?
We'll talk about that on the Twitch stream.
That's reserved for that's off comms. We'll talk about the off comms.
Come to Core Values After Dark.
And honestly, like, Enzog holding it down with Blitzcrank too. You don't see a lot of high-level Blitzcranks besides like Jazz Rap. So it's really nice to just see. I mean, I don't like seeing Ekko at all, but it's cool seeing a Blitzcrank.
You know what's even cooler than seeing one Blitzcrank? Seeing 2 Blitzcranks.
There's 2 Blitzcranks. Oh, there's a Warwick Blitzcrank. Yo,
we're cranking it live on Twitch.tv.
Oh, already getting sandwiched. Let's go.
All right. Right.
Okay, into the tag, put in the corner here. Might go for a super just to get that blood rage up.
Yeah, so how do you feel about the Warwick Blitzcrank comp? Because I'm seeing this and I'm like, this feels like it has potential to do some nasty stuff.
It's very oppressive, but the problem with this team is like I feel like it gets zoned really easily, but like he doesn't have to worry about that right now because he's playing against other rushdowns. So like I think the oppression is there.
Yeah, it's super snowballing, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're just going to be able to constantly.
I feel like it's a very feast or famine kind of team.
It's appropriate for the Beastmaster himself, Warwick.
True.
Right now that character is getting hit 7 different ways of Sundays. Enzog staying alive with the blitz. We gonna play a little bit of these blitz players with the full armor SPD gonna be doing work.
Seluecos is, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, is getting a pretty good health advantage here. It's gonna take this round actually.
All right, excellent stuff. Yeah, I was gonna ask you like because I'm not familiar with this player. I saw them playing around in like casuals, but it's not a name that I'm familiar with in some of these local 2X scale brackets.
I am also not familiar. The thing is, like, there's so many. So at Vault 31 here in Vancouver, Washington, shout out Vault 31. They used to run 2X KO weeklies.
Yeah.
And I've never seen any of the people like in this community like show up to Vault 31, but like then there's people that I've never met before, and they're really good at the game. And then I'm like, hey, you should come out to some other events that we have here. And they're like, oh yeah, I'll do that. And then forget to grab the Discord from me later.
This is their first event on Start GG.
Is it?
They made an account to play in this event.
Unknown OD status?
No. Hey, I love it. I love it. Playing a team comp as well that's not like the most like, you know, you're not seeing all the TNS weekly, right? Like,
I love seeing like alternative teams like this, especially like I feel like Blitzcrank gets like no love because people kind of feel that Blitzcrank is a little bit too hard to play against like zoners, but when you let him cook like this, look at this. This is what's happening.
Just don't play against any zoners.
He's gonna use Fury here? No.
You
keep the Fury. He's got a lead up, yeah.
Yeah. And this is huge. Oh, I didn't even see the Ekko was even called out right there. He's just hidden behind the Blitzcrank. Oh, yeah,
nice
good
parry.
Recognizing the charge on the 5H right there, so.
Absolutely. Okay. Gets the pick off of trying to do a side switch.
I respect that Fury a lot. To just be like, okay, I'm able to find a big hit on like that Happy Birthday, just try to cash out as much damage because you can snowball pretty hard with that Blitzcrank. But that does mean since you didn't win that round, you're going to have to be eating a lot here.
Yep, here comes the... Are we going to see some set play here? No, decides not to. Okay. Yeah. Just tries to... Oh, but pushes out of the corner. Looks like we're back to neutral here and gets the grab. Oh! Nope. Okay, we're back. We're back.
Everything is Daijobu.
Oh, okay. Yo, Enzog taking the lead back now, actually.
Yeah, momentum I think was going very heavy into Seluecos' favor in the early stages of these games, but I think Enzog was like, okay, you are a feast or famine team. I just need to play a little bit more patient, right? Just wait for my opportunity to fully strike, and then I know I can gain a lot of tempo out of this.
Oh, gets the guard crush actually. So they're trying to do something and gets their feet grabbed, and they're dead. Round 1 goes to Enzog.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I mean, like, it looked pretty like one-sided on each round. Like the first round was like Enzog was like dominating, and the second round Seluecos was like it looked really pretty good for Seluecos, and then went back straight to Enzog.
Yes. Sorry, I need a shout out to Seluecos. They're now my favorite player in the room. I'm sorry, because they're willing to go like, okay, I'm going to go back to character select. Just
take a breather.
Like you saw, he went back to character select, and he literally just sat there like. Okay, I understand it now. And I was feeling themselves they're ready for ice your opponent out. Especially these Zoomers that run all on momentum. If you can just let them cool down even a little bit.
Especially somebody like Enzog, right? Where Enzog feeds off of your emotions.
Yes.
Like, if he sees that you're tilted, he's gonna take every opportunity to be like doing this next to you, like, and he's not interacting with you like at all, but like you see it in your peripheral vision. Okay.
It's the epitome of that meme of like the guy singing payphone at the computer and the other guy's like sweating. That's what it feels like fighting on sometimes. But here we go. Good jump
nice side switch actually. Yeah. And the restand. Ooh, nasty stuff. Sandwich. This is a dead Warwick. Blitzcrank is kind of hard to come back alone, so let's see what he can do here.
Yeah, it's very like read dependent, right? Like, you have a couple of like big
You're
situations.
hoping they'll jump, you can get like a good command grab off the jump, or
we're hoping they don't jump and you get a good command grab.
Your typical grappler stuff, yeah.
I think it's also especially hard versus a character like Ekko, who is so mobile and so quick that can even on a lot of the situations that they can like choose an option and then go like, oh, I guess wrong, I still got to press appropriately.
That was nasty, but he I don't know if he had to do that. And he gets the guard break gets. Okay, this is actually pretty good for Sully because he can run with the momentum here actually. He's gonna roll? No roll. Calls in the Warwick level 3 assist.
Yeah, just trying to like get some of that chip down, trying to catch Enzog, but they find a great tag out when they're holding up forward out of the corner.
That was a great jump out, yeah. All right, Seluecos kind of has to readjust. Immediately gets put in the blocks in here. Nice jumps out of the mix-up there. Restand. Whoa, that's kind of cute.
Yeah, gets Blood Rage popped as well.
Oh, tries to go for some fancy footwork. Still gets the hit. Oh, okay.
I was trying to bait a burst, but no burst available on deck. But what is on deck right now is some mix-ups coming through. Tags out, nice delay.
Charge heavy. Yep, we love. Oh, but gets mashed out of that, and the block on the break. Into some ground set play.
You think Enzog said like, oh, you can do that? Okay, I can do that.
And blocks to get up attack too. Oh no, this is actually spills dead Blitzcrank. Leaving Seluecos. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon.
Yeah, but this is very scary. You have to back away. You have to go for a raw tag, which Enzog could have punished if they had the read on the exact timing of it, but it's not fully prepared for it.
So just doing whatever they can just to make sure that they can get some health back on their Blitzcrank. It's a confirm though, but has to break out on EnzogXY.
Yeah, getting clipped with the time winder, actually keeping yourself a little bit more safe.
Oh, the demon flip!
A great anti-air option right there, which is what you need. This is a ton of damage on the Ekko as well.
The restand too. And he's gonna go for the level 3 here? Oh, but drops! Oh, he thought, no, it doesn't matter. He gets the level 3.
You can't jump out of every grab, and by God, that was the one that you wanted to get out of the most.
No. Seluecos actually taking the round back very convincing here. Just doesn't have to do anything risky, just need to kind of wait. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. Oh, but gets hit on the side switch from Enzog. This actually could kill this Warwick.
You have the bars to go, immediately into the level 1 right here. That is enough on there. Fury is available on deck for Seluecos.
Think Seluecos might Fury here?
Yeah, we will have to see, but we got to have some low health Blitzcrank 1v1s right at the Fury.
Oh, no. Oh, Enzog with the... I don't even know if that was a read. Was that just a guess? Like...
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. You were going to ask him and he'd say it's a read, but like, we can look at the screen.
I'm never going to ask, like, what's your thoughts on this? Like, wait, I planned that. I planned that the whole time.
You can't even ask that on Enzog, even though it like was real. Like, he's just gonna say whatever he wants. But that's what we love to see.
All right, so my homie is actually on stream now. This is BaconBomb.
Okay.
So him and I play together very often. He plays Illaoi Ahri.
Okay.
This freestyle. He's very much inspired by Obelisk, who also runs that same team, but Obelisk runs Double Down instead on that team.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because the damage output on both of those two is really good. And plus, like, the set play on both of them is very great. Yeah, him and I go pretty even. Lately, he's been taking more rounds off me because he's been practicing way more than I have. So I have a little bit of a bias to BaconBomb. That's because I play him, but I know the DoctorWin has also won pretty convincingly his last run on stream. So.
Yeah, his playstyle is, I think, very different than what you kind of expect from 2XK, and I'm very curious to see if he keeps that into this match, or if that was just I recognize how you want to be playing in your last match.
Yeah,
and knowing
for sure.
how to delay out the pressure a little bit. But it should be very exciting to see. He is also someone that he's an MK player. That's kind of his bread and butter. But MK 11 was a tag team. Right?
Oh,
11
yeah,
ones, or was that one?
Yeah, no, MK1 was a tag team.
Yeah. Too many ones.
Yeah.
True. Good remember, 1-1, 2 ones. It's 1-1, 2 ones twice.
Okay, so we got Vi Warwick versus the Ahri Illaoi. So the one thing you got to watch out for with the Ahri Illaoi team is that the setups for this team is really good because Illaoi allows you to put your opponent into a lot of blocks, which allows Ahri to just do whatever the heck she wants, and vice versa. So the one thing that BaconBomb doesn't really do on Ahri compared to a lot of Ahri players is that he doesn't zone really. He just kind of wants to go ham, kind of like the Sonic Fox method. But
I feel like that makes sense, right? I feel like sure Ahri has the potential to be zoning, and I think that is an important part of her toolkit. Like you see on the Qeuw team, Ahri Jinx, that's that is a zoner Ahri through and through.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that secondary character to back up that kind of zoning, and instead you can go oh, I have Illaoi, cool. I'm now going to throw you in a mixed city whenever I want just by setting tentacles.
Illaoi's nasty too because she doesn't have to. She gets takedowns with very minimal effort, and then the reward of set play that she gets off of it is so good.
Exactly.
It is so good to have that kind of mix up here, especially with the tentacles. The tentacle also has a command grab, and it also has a mid. So now you're guessing on wake up, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But let's
Yeah, we'll have to see if BaconBomb can even get to that point, because right now DoctorWin took a little bit of that early aggression. You want to see once again that is like a Mortal Kombat Street Fighter player. Like, I'm just gonna stand still.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to tag game, like move around. I'm just gonna wait for you to do something, try to react to a BaconBomb.
Side
one
switch.
step ahead right here.
So here comes the set play with the drop in the fire. Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, but still gets the overhead hit. Has to burst. Yep, absolutely. Agreed.
But this is pretty advantageous, breaking into Warwick right here, throwing the Ahri into the corner, not having kind of a big option to get out of there, forces a break to come out from BaconBomb. That's a huge crossover. Happy birthday.
Oh, yep, it gets both of them, and big damage coming out of here. Yep. Cash out. That Ahri is on life support.
Yeah. Oh, and I think this Illaoi's also on life support, finding the big jump in, but
Oh, he tries to hard guess on the mash. Punish. No. No.
get him some milk.
Holy crap.
Yeah, and then getting Blood Rage off of that as well to go into the character. Like, this is such a hard situation. Excellent. I love someone who just wants to be patient in the tag game. DoctorWin, you're my favorite 2x scale player.
The risk that DoctorWin is willing to take is making bans for him right now, actually. But now he gets put into the corner here with the side switch into the set play again, most likely.
But we saw this being able to like get a situation where he can punish BaconBomb for making one slight mistake, just like that. Escapes out of the corner, now able to find the hit as well. The Giant swing and a good check right there, trying to get some free damage on both these characters.
Yeah, have to burst there, I agree. Oh, the jump is very brave there. Gets put in the block stun. Yet blocks, throw down blocks and but just avoids it by jumping out entirely, but still gets hit and is gonna get put into the other corner.
Getting all this damage where you
look at
can.
Damage.
Level 1.
Get out of here.
Yeah, but I like that from BaconBomb to not, because I feel like in the last situation that they were put into that, they were just kind of defensive and allowed DoctorWin to come close. So they're like, okay, I'm going to try to challenge if you try to do anything super crazy. Unfortunately, it didn't end up mattering, and I think you're losing both characters off this hit as well for a 2x.
That's the power of DHC. It's coming out, making waves for DoctorWin here. Spawn's probably taking a moment. No, decides to just go straight into it. Not following your teachings, obviously, as you can see that.
Last time we saw it, it didn't work out for that player either, so, you know, who knows? Who knows what'll happen right here?
The empty low classic fighting game. Thank you. Into the side switch. Oki set play. What we got going on here? Is he going to roll out? Oh, tries to get up attack. Has to burst there. Yep, understandable. Okay, mashes on that. They're playing a very patient game now.
But you think you have to. He's been kind of explosive on both ends whenever someone's able to get flashbang out.
The thing about this Warwick champion, he's like, I'm just going to flail, and something is going to land, and I'm going to get it. But BaconBomb taking the lead back here now, putting them back in the corner to get that set play, to drop that Foxfire. Let's see what DoctorWin's options are here.
And then they have the tentacle behind him as well. Quick gets up into the bomb to hit it, and I think put BaconBomb a little bit off guard, but still able to find the pickup immediately afterwards as well.
Happy accidents, as Bob Ross would say.
We're just painting some little trees with their blood in the corner right here.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, this should be a closeout round here for BaconBomb. Get that Vi out of here. All right.
Saying everybody gets one.
Yep, signs of life here.
Everybody gets one. Everybody gets one. So that was convincing, right? You look at those health bars, and like BaconBomb just had full control of that match, which was not the case the first time we saw it.
Yeah, it was pretty convincing for DoctorWin last time.
I think that's why you're seeing them go for a little bit more of those safer defensive options. But DoctorWin, if they can get that Vi to work, it's going to be very scary.
Drops the electric there. Oh, and gets a reset again. It's the throwback to what he did to the other person last game.
But not able to combo off the air throw right there, unfortunately.
Great challenge tag! That worked out. No, but we are dropping everything, but it doesn't matter. We're picking everything back. Maybe not. It doesn't matter. There is a lot of spaghetti happening, and a block burst.
Yeah, gets the break, counter break as well on to DoctorWin for almost a dead Vi.
Yup. Those last 30 seconds was the definition of it may not be what it is, but it do.
It may not be what it is, but it do indeed.
But gets the match on both of the champions.
Yeah, and then quickly just catching out the super to guarantee the Illaoi kill. Not able to find the full pickup on the Ahri. Does get blood rage.
BaconBomb will probably Fury if he gets hit here. So so watch out. DoctorWin could bait that actually.
Yeah, we have to see trying to tag it out. Yeah, you see them just trying to throw these normals up to
there
catch
it is.
him. But
there we go.
the delay on the Spirit Rush right there from BaconBomb to be like, because I see you just throwing out those 5Ms, those 5Hs, trying to catch me coming forward. I'm just going to play patient. I'm going to wait for you to do it and then whiff punish appropriately. BaconBomb tying it up 1-1. It is anyone's game.
Very good adjustment for him, too, as well. So let's see if DoctorWin can also do the same back here and see if you can realize that BaconBomb is mostly just kind of looking for opportunities. You can see that in previous matches, when BaconBomb's on Ahri, he's just throwing out 5M, seeing if he's going to get anything out of it. So he's probably going to do the same here, just trying to fish for stuff.
You see another Ahri tag. This is one thing on DoctorWin, is DoctorWin is really prioritizing hitting the assist out for some extra damage. But like you saw in that last 2 interactions ago, where they threw out the 5L to catch him as soon as Illaoi jumped, just trying to tag the assist and missed a huge anti-air opportunity on the point character. And I think BaconBomb is getting a read for that.
That was a great frame trap, too, on this part. Oh, on the side. Oh, but doesn't get... This is actually... This is not the first or second time this has happened to BaconBomb. We're getting their assist hit.
It's like every round. Like...
This is not, it went from being very BaconBomb favorite to, it doesn't matter, he gets to confirm anyway. Yeah. So he actually could close this one out, actually. Yeah.
And that Illaoi Grey health is ticking up quickly.
Yeah.
You see all that damage is almost going. Oh,
he didn't tag out the Illaoi. He could have finished there.
Yeah, sand switch.
Side switch here. He's going to, you're Warwick, you got to do it. I know it's coming.
Yeah, good push. Oh, you're dead.
The discipline of not wanting to side switch as soon as you get bloodlust.
Yeah.
Oh, but doesn't matter. Gets the hit here, actually.
Yeah.
This is anyone's game. Anyone get the first hit here, and it's death.
Neither player has Fury as well, so you have to just be very careful. That is a lot
overhead.
Yeah, having the Ahri super tag to be able to come through, getting all that guaranteed chip right there was a very good situation for BaconBomb to close out. And I'm glad they recognized it because they are now sitting match point.
Oh, gets the low there. I thought it doesn't have a low. The tentacles are mid, so he was probably trying to match there.
Maybe looking like wave dash out and just trying to get away from that situation, but it didn't work out for them. Unfortunately, the delay press, though, catchy realizing that's no low.
Ahri FM 5M is good, but Warwick 5M is a different story.
It's a big group of damage. We only got one character this time.
Yep. Okay, the nice jump out. Wow, lets him get away with it. And gets a combo out of this, putting him into probably, oh no, he's not going to go for the set play, just wants the damage here. But he has the tentacle, yup. The one thing that you have to worry about with the tentacle is that I think you should just take the hit from the tentacle if it's a command grab because it's very scaled. You're not going to actually take that much damage.
Yeah.
But if you mash on the actual tentacle hit, you're going to get a full combo.
Yeah.
Like, that's what happened to DoctorWin here.
Seluecos trying to anti-air the Ahri out right there, but it still didn't end up working in their favor. Trying to throw that 5M.
BaconBomb, was going to say, was trying to be patient about it, but had to give up the burst for that on the mistake there. It gets mashed on, actually. Into the corner.
You can see, we are going to cash out into the
and bloodlust, too.
Yep.
Let's see what we got.
But just backs away because they recognize they knew that Ahri system would be coming through and they could potentially get some big hits onto it. Unfortunately, getting auto-corrected to go hit the Ahri instead of being able to kill the Illaoi right now.
Gonna burst here. Yep. Yeah. Oh, okay. This won't be enough to kill Warwick. Actually, no, you could. Especially if you switch out and tag in Illaoi, this actually could be the game ender here. So let's see. Into 2X. Yep.
Yeah.
That should be the end, and BaconBomb will close this round out against DoctorWin.
That dealt like way more damage. I was like, maybe there's a chance. And the first hit just chunks out like 14 of the last 15%. I'm like, I understand.
All right. Well, that was really great. I love the adapters from both players. BaconBomb understood the assignment a little bit towards the end of Game 3 there of just like, I need to push 5M more.
Yes.
Specifically not when Warwick is on the screen.
but also, like, specifically, you saw DoctorWin was just doing for a lot of those preemptive 5Ms to try to catch out the forward attempts that BaconBomb had been coming through. And that's what worked for, like, the first 3 rounds, but unfortunately not working out at the very end for DoctorWin, but will be working out for BaconBomb. Move on forward to that top 8 winner side.
All right. I have my top 8 screen match, so
good luck.
A pleasure as always, Tabby. Best of luck.
Pick a real character not named Teemo for once in your We'll try not to. So I believe this should be our last top 8 winners side match. So that will be Enzog versus BaconBomb on the top half. And then the winner of Goon versus Flamemaster will be fighting Qeuw. This should be very exciting to see who can make it up.
Hey, Tab, you okay with doing solo cons until I have either? You okay with doing solo cons until I have either guava jelly or Dr. Appreciate you. Thank you.
fortunately for y'all, it's just me on the mic now. So we get some wonderful yapping here over our last top 8 qualifier. And I know these two have played in the past. Flamemaster, being someone who regularly makes it out to a lot of events. I mostly know them through Tekken. I want to say is the main game that I see them play, but I've seen them enter a lot of different stuff, including 2xKO. And obviously, you need to know how to press those buttons pretty good to make it this far into the bracket. I don't know who Flamemaster plays that. That's the only thing I'm not 100% certain on. They tend to play kind of rushdown heavy comps in other games, and I think they're going to be seeing something similar with that Yasuo Braum. Teemo Yasuo over on Goon's side right there. Be very curious to see, because like you're saying, Yasuo is sort of more of a specialist character right now, and I don't know. I assume most people who are playing Yasuo now are people who have been playing that character from the get-go. But that Braum is always going to be very, very scary. So we get into it, a big early hit going into Goon's favor right here.
Hello, welcome back. This is Guava Jelly. I apologize for the delay. Lots of matches to play, but we're back in this action. We got Flamemaster versus Goon. Didn't get to see. I'm just now catching up, but Flamemaster did take me out first round. He's got a heck of a Yasuo.
Oh yeah. So you got the inside scoop. On
I got
exactly
the inside scoop. Yeah. I didn't get to play the game the first match. My main team, he completely watched me. Once I switched it up to Vi, though, it was a different story. But yeah. Goon's playing Teemo Yasuo. That's an interesting comp. I don't think I've seen that comp before.
This is the comp that Goon's been basically playing since Teemo came out. He was an Ekko Yasuo in the launch of the game, but Teemo's his favorite character. So as soon as he came through, he's like, I'm playing this guy. He's been putting in a lot of work, obviously sitting in it.
Did he play Teemo in League or something? Or?
He plays Teemo in League. He plays Teemo in the Riftbound the card game. He plays Teemo in everything.
He's a real Teemo main.
Yeah.
Teemo true and true. Wow. Heck of a round.
I'm choosing League.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch this.
Yeah, I'm choosing League as one of those Yakuza tattoos, but instead of a dragon, it's just Teemo on his back.
Team Teemo, I'm with it. Yeah. It's a funny character. It just kind of reminds me of Servbot from MVC2, but much better.
Say but good.
Yeah, exactly, but good. But I mean, not a small Servbot. Maybe more of the size of we got Arthur and Beautiful Joe probably.
Yeah.
I like the small characters in the fighting games. They're funny.
Yeah, Teemo also has the advantage that he gets to do a lot of stuff that kind of breaks traditional rules of the game. So if you're very used to just sort of traditional tag fighter game plans or what traditional 2xKO game plans are, you can really get punished if the Teemo's able to do their thing. But right now, Flamemaster's the one who's doing their thing, locking them down and baiting to get up attack.
Nice break. All right, let's see if Goon can make a comeback. Oh, ate that. Oh, he dropped it. Yeah. Is it because Teemo's tiny? Or did he just drop it?
I think Teemo has a normal-sized hitbox, if
he
I
does,
remember
right?
correctly.
So I was actually just going to compliment the devs on making those hitboxes because it feels normal to me when I play against them. But that one dropping there seemed kind of odd. I'm not used to him dropping that.
You may have just delayed the hit a little too much.
Oh, he didn't have the other super. Ooh, Yasuo was dead. Ooh. Oh, no armor.
Yeah, but has to go for a throw reset because of the assist call already coming out. Does get the left-right.
Is he playing freestyle too?
Yes, yeah. Goon's been on freestyle since. He's legacy tag player, so he's like, oh, freestyle, cool. I know what to do. I know how to make this work.
That super's so funny.
I think it was the butt slam as well. Goon taking game number 1.
A little salt in the wound with that.
Yeah, that's Teemo as a character. No matter what game, he's trying to put a little bit of that salt on them. All right, but we are getting into our next game right here.
Yeah, we're having a great time at Court. I mean, it's filling up like crazy. The Street Fighter players are here now. So
when I came in at 10, I was like, wow, this is
we had a line. The line was crazy. We never have a line like that before.
There's a line in Portland?
Right. Yeah, this is awesome. Sucks that it's once a year, but I know Chapter puts a lot of time and effort into this. So the fact that it's a big once a year thing, I think is really cool.
Yeah, it's always great to see those monthly grassroots style events being able to scale up into something
right,
like
exactly,
this.
Yeah.
So Right here, trying to press out. Good air-to-air confirm from Flamemaster right here. Trying to go for
that
a
was a
cheeky
reset.
that works out.
That was really smart. Ooh, nice break. Brings out the Braum shield, goes forward. Oh, Teemo bombs coming from bombs over Baghdad over here. Catches him in the air. Is that Happy Birthday, right? You got both?
Yeah, it does have both, but
not a lot of damage though, but still, I mean, damage is damage. Little
Yeah.
by little over time, that's all you gotta do.
spent a lot of that meter in the early stages of the game, so I wasn't able to find like a big confirm off that.
Nice
Good
break
tech
again.
out.
Oh, I thought he was gonna catch him there. Oh, he didn't kill him.
He did catch him, but he wasn't
Ooh,
ready
what
for
a
a
parry.
good parry.
Goodness, that was an excellent parry. All right, what's the mix? Oh, chip. Yep. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that one. But he's got Braum and Fury. If he can just get some ice on that shield, it's game over.
Yeah, but it's, do you want to use that burst at this point in the
That's
game
a
late into the
good
round?
point.
Like, if you can't guarantee it's going to go in
there it
favor, they do want to use it. They feel like they can take the round if they can just land one hit, and that's the hit that they need to
it's
close it out.
definitely a big wrap. Yep. It was worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like in that situation, like being down a game, that you just gotta get around on the board, and if you feel like you can get that like one-on-one with Braum, then yeah, go for it.
Yeah, it's a calculated risk, and they were good at math today.
Ooh,
The pressure coming through. Charge.
the hatchet.
Text
Is
out.
it hatchet or axe?
Yeah, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Oh, but gets the cross up.
Switch back to more now.
Yeah, Flamemaster was doing so good with the blocks, but unfortunately not enough right there at the very end. Did get a big hit on the assist
No
character
hit there,
as well.
yeah, you dropped that one. Ooh, yeah, it's got so much recovery in that super. If you whiff it, it's not good. Nice, get Braum out of there, get a little bit of that great health back. Yasuo's got a lot of great health that he's missing too, though, so that's a little tough.
You see now some of these projectiles
Nice.
coming
Cross up.
through to stop the Teemo zoning, which is very advantageous for Flamemaster.
Was that intentional?
I think a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, you know? But we'll have to see, if that doesn't end up, causing too much damage onto them.
What are those little things called that Braum throws? I don't have a name for
poros?
them. What are they? Poro?
Poros. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I just been calling them plushies.
That's basically what they. I have like 2 Poro plushies.
Do you really?
Yeah, they're the wonderful little creatures of Freljord.
They're fun. That's why I play Braum, because like I saw that that level 3 just made me laugh.
Yep.
So I don't know. I think it's funny. Like this big buff dude with like these little animals, like creatures, just like cracks me up.
This is Braum's a friend to all, except your opponent. It's
Yeah,
very
right.
scary, right? Especially when he's popped Fury.
Ooh. You got level 3, right? Yeah, it's a big wrap.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the perfect situation that had worked for Flamemaster. And both times they were down a character, and then they were able to either keep their burst or keep the game long enough to build that Fury back to take this game to tie it up 1-1.
I think one of the interesting things that the 2XK devs did for this game, to me personally, is the way they handle meter. So meter not carrying over between rounds and things like that. So it's always smart to cash out, especially in this game, because there's no point. I mean, if you die, you don't get it back. If you hold on to 3 bars, you're literally just held on to 3 bars for no reason.
Exactly. It's your meter's a use it or lose it kind of situation.
Exactly. Yeah.
And especially with this kind of game, losing it is pretty bad.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
see Goon taking a moment to just reflect. He's trying to. We were talking about this on commentary. Just like you get 60 seconds between games.
Yeah.
Take that time.
Yeah.
Calm yourself and also make your opponent like reset their momentum, because a lot of people are so driven on like, oh, I'm just gonna like keep doing the same thing again and again and again, especially with those 2 big comeback rounds back to back from Flamemaster. And it's like, oh,
Good
I'm
start.
down. Pop Fury win.
Yeah. Nice low. Oh, he dropped it. But hey, he's getting all those small hits are adding up like crazy. Oof. Got some ice though. Ice, baby.
Yeah,
interesting that you left. Took him straight to the corner with that, huh?
Yeah, it guarantees 50% outright, so it's going to force Goon to play a little bit more defensively to go for attack. But I like that changing.
That almost hit.
Yeah. If Flamemaster chose to come in to challenge the tag swap, that would have blown them out of the water. But
yeah, that hitbox on Braum's jump S1 is ridiculous. Like, it hits behind the opponents like a lot, and they like never see it coming half the time. Oh, nice counter break. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
I mean, this makes you think of Killer Instinct, so that's all like what comes to my mind. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, it went for the command grab, whiffed.
Yeah.
Charge 2, or S2, excuse me.
I like that.
Oh man, floating like crazy.
Yeah.
Well, against Teemo, like you gotta do like that forward burst. You gotta do that big Braum sweeping attack to try and get him out the air. Especially if you got ice.
Remember, like, oh yeah, I have to do my pressure differently than I was doing every other match just because of this one character. And
Fighting
this
the super.
a huge hit right here. Actually, unintentional. I think it was a little intentional. They wanted to kill on the Flamemaster's Yasuo, but ended up working out for them. So it made sure
nice jump.
that Flamemaster can't get Fury super early on the Braum. Has it late into this Yasuo. May not want to use it. Doesn't even have the time to recover it because of the burst being used. And so Goon in a safer position to take this round.
Floating. Is that level 1?
Yeah.
Nice. What a call out.
We saw Flamemaster try to go for air grab, but it just drifted out. So Goon going for what would be the safest option to both zone him out, or if it ends up getting the counter hit, chipping through. But here we go.
That went through the armor. That's crazy. And getting shot by that little animal with his little darts.
The only thing that can stop the unstoppable shield is a blade folded over 1,000 times. Ooh, great air-to-air.
Although Blitzcrank is a really good counter for Braum, because his little thing that goes out, his head's claw, breaks shield immediately. So if you use that assist, like, it's really strong against people that just like to spam Braum shield as like a safe haven. Yeah, there's a lot of counterplay to that Braum shield, so it's something you have to be very careful with. And that's what you see Flamemaster being, is like only using it at some pretty opportune times. So Goon had the right read right there. That was crazy. Oh, we got nothing off of it.
That's a good situation if you're on Team Goon right here.
Yeah. Man, that's such a huge thing to do, and not getting any sort of reward from it. It's got to be pretty frustrating as a player, for sure. And now you see Goon trying to set up mushrooms a little bit more frequently, trying to get that badge up to get the empowered, because they already have the poison coming through, but we'll take these hits wherever we can get it. Reset. Oh, delayed the tech just a little bit right there, so able to keep yourself safe, tagged in the Braum as well. It's going to be very scary if you got hit, but good tag right there on the Teemo to keep yourself safe. Mushroom setup, yep. A little cheeky kind of overhead, it looked like. Switch out. Oh, nice armor through. Oh, got hit. Do it again, The problem, Teemo hits too fast, so he breaks armor pretty easily against Braum. That's been my experience playing Braum. Like the faster characters, like they kind of just go through the armor, especially Teemo.
Oh,
you gotta get out of there.
Hitting over the windmill right there is pretty good.
Chipped out,
But Fury Gauge is building back up pretty quickly. Flamemaster can play just a little bit safe for this time. It can be very scary with how low these health bars are for Goon, but there's also only 30 seconds left on the clock. Goon can play it safe, but you can also play it risky. Fury popped. Now this is dangerous. You see him just running away, being like, the last time I've engaged it did not go into my favor, but he came up close. And now Flamemaster potentially has the chance to come through, and the air throw will do it yet again.
Is that
Enzog chanting Seattle in the crowd like Goon didn't live there for 5 years.
Oh, it's Flamemaster from Seattle?
Flamemaster from Seattle. Goon used to live in Seattle.
Yeah, I remember Goon lived in Seattle. I remember interacting with him back in Northwest Majors back in the day.
Well, so back then he was in Portland.
Yeah, I know.
And moved to Seattle, but now he's back in Portland.
That's true.
Missed the 2H pickup right there, but the Teemo poison darts will be hitting again and again. Throw bait not going to work out in Flamemaster's favor. We're just trying to get as much damage on board as this round count is ticking down.
Ooh, he's just playing so patient right now. That was actually really good.
Well, it's match point for both these players, right? You need to be playing as patient as possible right here. Immediately just cashing out the super as well to guarantee it.
But he does have most of his Fury meter built up, so he's probably going to try and wait it out a little bit, try and get that up a little bit. And, don't be too aggressive. Nice back throw. Get him close to the corner. I was going to say, probably going to throw out a Yasuo super.
Yeah. That's also why I think you're seeing Goon throw less projectiles, because they didn't want him to build up the Fury Gauge just while blocking.
Right.
Saving it for a situation like this, and you're going to see, I think, Goon potentially just try to back away as soon as that Fury Gauge is built, but we're just cashing into the level 1, level 3 for as much damage as humanly possible.
Giving him that mental damage with long combos. Booty.
There you go. That puts you in a wonderful situation. The next hit will just be immediately Furied as well, which you're seeing it now come out. And now Goon just trying to be careful, sending out the Yasuo, coming up close to keep the pressure going for the rest of this round as long as possible.
Nice. Oh, he's dead. Oh, had break. I didn't realize he had breaker.
Yeah, had break. Swapping to the Teemo in case of a chip like that.
I'm surprised he chipped around with level 3 there. He could have used one to at least to take out Teemo. Teemo had no health. What a jump in. That was crazy.
Oh my goodness. At the last second, that Fury being the key thing for Flamemaster.
Yo, his boys are hype. I think they're more excited than he is. Well, that's what we love to see. Coming out the core, enjoying the games, enjoying the fighting games. We're all having a blast here in Portland, Oregon. here at Avenue.
Should we do ads? Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, excellent stuff here from Flamemaster in a very, very close set as our last top 8 winner side qualifier is now finished out. So it's going to be Enzog versus BaconBomb and Flamemaster versus Qeuw on that first half of the bracket. We are still trying to figure out that loser side as we got a couple of matches left. But yeah, definitely a great set between both these players right here. So
yeah, that was an amazing match.
Yeah.
So we got Flamemaster and winner side top 8. Is that what we got?
So it's going to be Enzog versus BaconBomb on the top half.
Okay.
And then on the second top half, it's Flamemaster versus Qeuw.
Oh, Qeuw, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not surprised to see Qeuw out there for sure.
Their match versus Trento was like it's epitome of like 2-0, but it was close.
Yeah.
Right? That kind of thing. But yeah, so thank you all once again for tuning into the stream as usual, and I'd like to thank all of our sponsors that we have for this event, making core values possible. So obviously start out with Tempest Stream Productions, the guys making the visuals happen right here. I have worked very closely with them. Hey, that's my event that they have in some of those photos right there. So excellent stuff. Always love working with the Tempest production guys. If you need a stream to make happen, please reach out to them. Commentary, I can personally vouch that they do great work. Then as well as big shout outs to Faustian. For the last 5 years, they've ran the premier FGC events in Oregon, such as Core Values, and most recently Fates Crossing in Bridge City, the largest and most competitive Soul Calibur 6 tournament in the post 2020, before that whole COVID era. You can check out the VODs on YouTube at Faustian FGC and on Tampa Never Sleeps. And please make sure to check out the website FaustianFGC.com for more information on the team and all future events. As well as please make sure to improve your wake-up options. I know some of you getting your DPs blocked for Okizeme Coffee. You can use discount code Faustian for 15% off Okizeme Coffee. They do great work. You can main a low tier if you want. Just don't drink one. Please check them out. Okizeme Coffee is great. I've seen them at all sorts of different fighting game events, and they do great work. They help all these local events really make wonderful stuff happen. So big shout-outs to them. And as well as big shout-outs to Paragon with the Paragon Online events. Paragon FGC is fresh off their EVO Awards nomination for the best online series. Paragon's weekly events now run Wednesdays through Sundays, covering all the wonderful titles that you see on here: Guilty Gear Strive, Tekken 8, Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising, Street Fighter 6, and 2XKO, where you can earn in-game rewards. They have a bunch of players as well that are sponsored on them. People like Rewind, Joe Crush, Jack, Koji Coco, Daru Ino, and of course, I'm an Under Night player. I gotta be a little biased. I got Big Black, the GOAT, on their team as well. So please make sure to check all them out as well. Paragon does a bunch of wonderful stuff and has done a lot of really good work for the community, not only on from events, but also getting some of those players out to these events and letting them shine. And also, we got Shokunin Tattoo. They are the best custom tattoo shop, featuring a 2-time Ink Master finalist, Bob Jones. They are dedicated to the canvas, specializing in everything from new school illustration to niche bio mech. No matter your vision, Shokunin will realize it. Head over to their Instagram, which is shokunin.tattoo, to check out their full artist lineup, including upcoming guests, which include Alejandro Loreno, Mars, and Mars Sinks, as well as Lady Blackwell. So please make sure to check all of that out, and their regular artists that they have on deck. Those tattoos are sick. Cool. We got our some of our local events as well, such as a Bridge City Beatdown. It's an FGC monthly on the 4th Saturday of every single month. You can check it out at https://www.start.gg/Bridge City, or you can scan the QR code above to see their stream. As well as Dead on Arrival Chapter 6 Rebirth, hosted by the Retro Collection and the Olympia Retro Collective guys. Big shout outs to them at Tabletop Village. They'll be hosting an event on April 25th featuring Guilty Gear Strive, Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, 2XKO, and of course, the Blaze Blue Central Fiction. As well as check out Backstreet Brawl number 16, featuring Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Guilty Gear Strive, Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising, and Under Night in Birth 2.
Interesting lineup.
Gonna be on May 2nd at start.gg/Backstreet. So please check that out, especially if you are in the Seattle area. Cool. Cool. So thank you all for tuning into the stream so far. We have an excellent run preemptively onto our winner side for 2xKO. We're going to be going on a short 5-minute break to wrap up the loser side of the bracket, but we'll be back soon with some more 2xKO action.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Welcome back to Core Values 2xKO Top 8. I'm Tabby, joined with Guava Jelly. We are here for our Top 8 for 2xKO. It has been an exciting bracket so far, and it's going to continue to be an exciting 2-8. Or top 8 here, not a 2-8 KO.
Yeah, we're super excited to be here and have you guys here joining us for this top 8. It's been some really phenomenal matches that we've seen so far. Some people put a lot of time and effort into this game. Yep. Some really sick combos, so I'm excited to see some of the stuff we got going on in this top 8 that we have coming up for us.
Yeah.
As far as I understand, we're starting on the loser side of the bracket, not the winner side, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we are starting, we're going losers up.
Gotcha.
So it's going to be Elanity versus Royal coming up for our first match.
Okay.
To go over our top 8 that we have through this on our loser side, like I said, it's Elanity versus Royal, and then Goon made it out of losers, and then they'll be fighting against Trento.
They took out Manny, right?
Took out Manny, yeah, as the last qualifier spot right there. And then over on the winner side, it is EnzogXY versus BaconBomb and Flamemaster versus Qeuw.
Excellent.
So a bunch of really, really exciting stuff to see. Elanity rocking the 2xKO Classic, the Ekko Ahri team comp right here. And then I believe I see
That's the only downside of this game is it needs more characters. Like,
yeah, I definitely love to see more characters. I think the roster is still pretty diverse within the game. Right?
Yeah.
There's, every archetype is pretty much covered, so should be pretty exciting.
Oh, Caitlyn.
To see. It's gonna be Caitlyn. Are we getting the arcane comp?
The lovers, the secret lovers.
We're getting my bot lane at 3 a.m. ranked queues.
All right, it is Caitlyn vibe. All right. Yeah. You know what's funny? I didn't watch the show until I played the game. So I played the game and then...
I still haven't watched the show.
It was good.
That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
It was really good.
You know what my problem is? I watched the show and I'm like, Caitlyn would have max Q. She would have got. All right, but we are now getting into our first game of our top 8. We are 2 out of 3, I believe, the whole way through, except for winners, losers, grands, standard tournament top 8. So,
perfect.
Got some, don't get the matches for adaptation until you get a little bit later on. It'll be interesting to see how certain players adapt through that as we get into it.
Okay.
And
wow, off the rip.
Yeah, we saw a Caitlyn Vi team earlier, but Royal is definitely playing, I think, to the strengths, which is starting with the Caitlyn to get some early zoning, and then try to use the Vi for the full effect coming up close. But Elanity is playing very safe right here and finding a great opportunity to tag out into the Ahri, which does force some break.
Corner pressure right there. Man, that move hitbox is ridiculous sometimes.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Wow, what a good dash in on the projectiles.
Yeah.
It doesn't get anything off of it.
Try to use that 5.
Good blocking. Well. Oh, drop goes down. Charge heavy. Throw. What's the mix? Jump.
I like that, just staggering. Forces push block out from Elanity to give them an opportunity. But
again.
They had to tag into Ekko right there at the very end, which is not what you want to be.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's probably going for a chip there because Ekko was very low health.
I think that's what you're going to be seeing with Royal, like you said. They're going for a lot of that chip in the early stages, but then finding opportunities to swap into Vi.
Not enough for that, but they can definitely back up. Yeah, there you go.
So now I think it's from Elanity not trying to opt to use Fury on a big hit so far that we could have seen a couple of times.
Elanity's doing an amazing job of not getting put by a lot of these projectiles from Caitlyn. They're blocking pretty well for the most part.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't block forever. Level 1 coming out and connecting, and then one more snipe right at the very end.
That was going to be chip for sure, even if they blocked it. Like, there was nothing they could do about that one there. Oh. Wow. Just catches him. You know what I haven't seen too much of from Royal so far has been like electrics.
Yeah, it's I think it's a very useful tool, but it's something that if you're not super comfortable with making sure that you hit that execution in the tournament, you can just die for it.
Yeah.
And instead, you can hold situations like that where you can guarantee just one hit and then chip them out in the corner right there. Elanity once again on the backseat.
There's a player in Salem who's really good electric combos, like ridiculous. Diamond Mew, like
Oh,
phenomenal.
yeah. That is
And big damage on both characters. Oh, jumped out.
that is Diamond Mew special in every game, to find the hard thing to do on their character and then always hit it all the time, so you get mad in bracket. But here we go. Good jump in to escape out of the super assist tag right here.
Got the straight hit on Ekko. Jump.
Into level 1, just trying to get as much damage as possible while you can. Trying to make sure that Fury Gauge does not come up, but the dash straight connects
Both
right here.
right.
This should be enough.
Dead, yeah, for sure. Level super 2. Alright, it was a good first game by Royal. It seems like Elanity didn't get to play their game probably as much as they were anticipating. So they definitely got to make some pretty big adjustments here. Got to get the party started with Ekko a bit sooner. Because it seems like Royal was really controlling the pace, especially with Vi being in and out. It seemed like it was throwing Elanity's timing off quite a bit.
Yeah, it's a very, the Ekko Ahri team in its current state, I feel like, is very momentum heavy of trying to find the opportunity to close in. But once you're in, it's versus at least one of the characters on the team. If you can find the hit onto the Caitlyn early, it can be good for you. But that's why I think you're seeing Royal prioritize going for those breaks early to make sure that they can keep at full screen for as long as possible to avoid the Ahri Ekko win condition from coming through.
All right, here we are in game 2, best of 3. Oh, there we go. Now we got some mix. Doing big damage with Ahri. Nice combo as long as it doesn't drop. All right. Falls out of it. Ooh, catches him. Doing an excellent job of putting so much more pressure on Royal this time. Jumped over that projectile pretty easily. And he's done big damage on Vi as well, so she's already lost about a quarter of her health as well, just from, oh, nice jump, air throw. Yeah, Royal goes in and out a lot, and like I said, that hitbox just hits from behind, it's like crazy.
But if you find the opportunity, if you can recognize that they're going in and out a lot like that, you have the potential to just throw out like Ekko Timewinder or use the Ahri S2.
Yeah, Ahri super will catch, right?
Yeah, it definitely should.
It's deceptively fast.
But even like things like that S1 will catch far enough at that speed to be able to at least start tagging them for to disincentivize from doing that kind of plan. Good interrupt right there, forces out the break, but a delay press from Royal.
All right, special 2, go super 2, excuse me. Throw, yep. Jump, do it again. And Ekko is out of there. Well, we do have Ahri with level 3. Not going to be enough to build up Fury then, with not enough time, but definitely want to try and find that level 3. Oh, never mind.
you can try to find it, but unfortunately you're not going to be able to. It is always so hard once you're in those like one-touch situations. Royal now sitting at match point, trying to keep that loser's dream alive.
Nice,
but so is Elanity. And Elanity finally getting, I think, an early foothold in this match, and they're going to try to use some advantage, tries to mix up.
Went for a mix
Ekko
instead of going for more damage, but yeah, mixes. Yeah, I think he's getting a little too cute with the mix-ups. Because that right there had a combo that probably could have killed Caitlyn, but went for an extra setup. But again, correct me if I'm wrong. I could have been wrong in there. Maybe it wasn't enough to kill, but from my perspective, it seemed like it would have been enough to do enough damage.
Yeah, but it's one of those, are you confident that you can guarantee the kill right there? If you're not, maybe just try to go for the mix. As it can tend to work out in your favor, but Royal staying on point, now able to keep that Caitlyn alive and lock a ton of damage onto that Ahri sitting now below 50%.
Yeah, that's an in and out game again. Oof.
Yeah,
got both. Dead. Yep.
He just backs away, resets out to neutral, knowing that that's going to be a very advantageous situation.
Yeah, I think he didn't realize the other character was still in. Because it's sometimes hard to tell when that happens.
Well, it's also hard to tell which one's on point, which one's on assist.
Exactly, yeah. That should be enough to kill for level 3.
Yeah, with the level 3, but it's, do they have that routing? They do at the very end. My time. And that's going to be Elanity finally getting a point on the board after Royal had been looking very dominant for those first 3 rounds. But hey, sometimes the download's all you need.
Absolutely. All right, we'll see how we start up this 3rd round, game 2. Ooh, man, nice hit right off the jump. Goes down the little cake trap. Press
right here, and yeah, just immediately tag back into Caitlyn.
Full screen, like way full screen right now. Nice run. Ekko is so fast. Switch back. Oh, nice break. Catches with a jump S1. Super. Nice follow-up.
Yeah, Yeah, bomb set's mid-screen, but not going to get penalized for it too much. Still able to control the corner space.
Does that work?
No, it is
right
not fast enough for a 5L.
Tags Caitlyn out there to try to recover some of that great health, get Vi back in the game. And I think Vi's been much better and more effective anyways for Royal and their game plan.
Yeah, it definitely is the character, between the two is the character that is going to be dealing like most of the damage and leading to your win condition, but you also need to keep that Vi healthy for when you get into these late game situations, especially if this Ahri can find a tag on that Caitlyn, which they will need a little bit.
Whoa, in and out, there we go, that was nice. There's an electric.
Good air to air, yeah, and just quickly tagging the Caitlyn, just making sure that they can kill it. Sends out the EX Timewinder assist.
Oh.
Yeah, found the angle to keep themselves safe, knowing Royal doesn't have Fury as well at this point, so going to be keeping theirs on deck for when they'll need it the most, going into the level 2, or level 1.
So both characters do have assists right now, so might throw out Ekko here soon just to try and keep themselves safe.
Elanity doesn't actually. They don't have the meter to do super assist. They can do like standard assist, but Ekko normal assist might not be enough at this point.
One hit is going to definitely kill if Royal can get the hit because they do have level 3 on deck.
Yeah. Gets the throw. Yeah, has to pop Fury right here or they're going to die off. It gets an air throw, and that's enough for Elanity to tie it up 1-1.
That was a good first match.
Yeah, definitely. I like Elanity doing a really good job of keeping it close, being like, okay, I like literally was losing her rounds and went, I understand it now.
Yeah, a lot of ebb and flow for sure.
Yeah, both players taking a quick hydration break. Those of you at home as well, take a hydration break. As we get into the final game of our first top 8 match in our losers 8.
All right, so there's been no team changes. Everyone's going with the same setup here. Well, we'll see what adjustments are made. Seems like Elanity's been a lot more aggressive with dashing in with Ekko to try and like cover some of that ground that Caitlyn's trying to keep that big distance here. Charge heavy, tag. Oh, went for a throw. Good jump.
Oh, you tried to find a pickup but wasn't able to get any reward out of it. Both players are trying to press buttons to box each other out, but can't really find a big hit either way. But the longer the scramble, the longer these kind of scrambles go, where you just trade hits back and forth, the better it is for Elanity team composition. Because you only need one big hit like this to guarantee that Caitlyn is dead now, and this is going to be huge to have this life lead versus only a Vi. Especially no break on the deck as well. Found the 2L, but not able to get the full convert onto it.
So Royals trying to come in pretty hard with Vi, but now they're like backed up quite a bit. Nice catch him there.
Yeah, just I think being a little bit more preemptive with those 5L presses, knowing that, hey, Royals keeps trying to like shimmy in a lot of these situations.
Yeah, I think Elanity definitely kind of figured that out a little bit because like Royal is doing like a lot of that in and out, and they've kind of caught on to it. So yeah, that's a dead Vi here, and we are on match point for Elanity.
It was 3 rounds into Royals' favor. It might now just quickly shift over to 3 rounds in Elanity's favor, but we also saw that comeback from Elanity. Can Royal do it? Let's see what happens here, and potentially our final game of our final round of our first game.
I think the character got confused there.
Yeah, that can always happen.
I was swinging the wrong way.
Yeah, and just tagging out, catches the Ekko a little bit on the back end as well. Good air to air.
I'm surprised that Royal went in so hard there. Like I feel like they might be more successful trying to like full screen than bring Vi in like that. Yeah.
Like sometimes you gotta keep your opponent on your toes. You can't go doing the same game plan because they'll eventually find an answer to it. Oh, had to jump in, but landed on the trap, so was forced to block it.
No fault. Oh, nice down heavy.
Oh, this is big. Getting a bunch of damage onto that Caitlyn right here is pretty advantageous.
That was really smart to jump forward with Vi to block that, to stop the damage on Caitlyn there.
Yeah. Ahri trying to zone out a little bit as the Vi is coming through.
Oh, prepare.
All right, great jumping as well. Not able to find the full pickup though. He's not fully ready for the confirm, but you should be able to find it right here on the Caitlyn, and that puts you only 1 health bar away from taking the set.
Backs up. Yeah, no need to go in too hard. You definitely could have down H that one. That move was like super slow.
Yeah, but it's those tournament nerves. It's like
catchy,
I'm right at the point of like, you know, you don't want to mess this up, and anything is possible if you let the opponent get away with it. Like, this is some big hits on the Ekko, but we finally confirm into the level 3, and that should be enough for Elanity to take it, to move on to our losers quarterfinals.
Yeah, what a crazy comeback. That was pretty phenomenal. But he definitely, starting out, looked heavily in Royal's favor.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Elanity did not have an answer like that first game, but turned it around pretty significantly and figured out how they wanted to execute their game plan.
Yeah, sometimes it just takes a couple rounds to figure it out, and that will do it right here. You can see our replays going through. Like you're talking about, in that first game, Royal just like finding some of those early happy birthdays, just finding some great zoning patterns when Royal wasn't, or Elanity wasn't able to figure out exactly how to get in. But as soon as they did, they were like, okay, I know what I need to do to close it out.
Yeah, because Ekko Ahri can be very tricky to deal with because both of those characters move really well in the game.
Yep.
They can pass through you, and so that's what makes freestyle so crazy with that team comp, is because they can both switch sides at any time.
Yeah, all right. Yep. So it does look like our other losers' 8th match happened off stream, which was Goon versus Trento, and Trento took that one 2-0.
Gotcha.
So. That is Goon out of the tournament here, next to Royal at 7th place, but still an excellent showing here. One of the first big 2xKO tournaments.
So the player that we got coming up, I'm not familiar with his name, but I've heard that he's got a really phenomenal team, and he's got some pretty crazy combos. The guy with the hat.
Oh yeah, so that's Enzog. So Enzog is playing Blitz Yasuo.
Yeah.
Blitz. So I'm blanking on all this. I watched like 4 games of his, and now my brain just like
I
completely
haven't seen him yet. He just complimented me on my sunglasses, but yeah, he's I heard he's got a heck of a team.
Yeah, he's a
lots of charisma.
He's a very strong player. Most notable in his main game, which is Guilty Gear Strive.
Guilty Gear, okay.
And then shifted over to playing a lot of 2xKO nowadays. He's going to have to get through BaconBomb, who's been playing this Ahri Illaoi team, which has also been very scary. They don't play it like a very the traditional way that you see a lot of people playing Ahri Illaoi, where they want to like zone them out and then wait for that one big hit. They play a little bit more of that like rush down Ahri game plan,
okay.
Which can be very beneficial.
It's definitely fun to watch, that's for sure.
Yep. So it looks like our players will be getting into the thick of it. This is our winner's side. They're fighting for that winner's final spot. So it's Ekko.
Enzog is so excited right now. I love to see it. This is winner's side, right?
This is winner's side.
Perfect,
yep. So both these players still have one more chance. But they're trying to fight for that winner's final spot for that minimum guaranteed 3rd place. And early on, you can already see that rush down for BaconBomb.
The orb set up. Jump back. Oh, caught him slipping.
Yeah, forced out to break right there because you just don't want to deal with the Illaoi damage, but it doesn't matter. It comes anyway.
All right. BaconBomb's working on an early perfect here, but Blitzcrank's a scary character to deal with sometimes. He's like, if Zangief was fast.
Yeah. That's always a scary thing to say. What if the grappler was fast and dealt more damage? But you always have to worry about Illaoi. These bruiser-style characters are something that you don't normally see in a lot of fighting games. If you're not ready for the big body, big damage that they can deal, just like those tentacles coming through.
Yeah, that was like way too easy for BaconBomb. Got a perfection on the first game, but I don't think it's going to go that way. I think Enzog's going to find the correct adjustments to make here.
So this is the secret of Enzog. Enzog, he's all about figuring out what your vibes are as a player.
Yeah.
That's how he's going to get you. And so he'll take these first round losses and go like, okay, I understand what is how your brain works,
right.
And then I'm gonna mess with you there. It doesn't matter what game, and it doesn't matter what. He'll find a way to take it.
But Bacon's looking really strong right now.
Yep.
There was just a whip parry just now from Enzog. Gets Blitzcrank in there. Party starting now. Woo, nice break. That was really smart because it was about to get really ugly real quick.
Yeah, good job using the 5H to clear out the time winder as well. Don't want to deal with any Ekko shenanigans with that 5M.
Big recovery on that, yeah.
Yeah.
Overhead, what a good reset. Wow.
Sets up the clone as well in case you need to escape out, but it's not going to matter. BaconBomb finding a good opportunity to tag out, keeps the tentacle down as well for the plus frames, but Enzog staying so clean.
Man, this is another reset. You don't even see it coming so fast.
Yeah, I mean, that is the advantage of this team, right? They're characters that are going to allow you to reset pretty frequently, and if you're not ready for it and like actively trying to defend your way out of it.
I didn't even see that one. Like, I need to watch the replay. I don't even know what happened.
Yeah, my ankles got broken. What can I say?
No, for real. Look at him smiling. He's like, okay, I got him.
Yeah.
I think exactly what you said. I think
He figured out he figured out the color of BaconBomb's soul and is going to use that to his advantage.
Nice. Did nothing.
Good push block, but the grab still coming through, forcing another reset opportunity. Good jump out on the S2.
All right, a little bit of a scramble situation here.
Sends the time winder out as well, but
Put another one out.
yeah,
Down heavy.
it's a really good option to just cover a lot of that upward movement, but BaconBomb does a good job of spacing around it and delaying their options to make sure that they're not going to get blown up by it. So Enzog going to need to find a new way to zone out a little bit more effectively with this Ekko, but instead, hey, why don't we just air to air you?
Oh, he missed. Dropped the combo though. Oh, went for parry. Nice. Oh, he's got a big hit right here. Yeah. That was huge.
It doesn't have the meter because of that whip parry right there to make anything big happen immediately after. Actually builds just enough to put him at 1, so has the armor going to be looking to see how BaconBomb wants to tech out into the Ahri, able to find the hit, but the SPD will deal a ton of damage.
Is that the armor version? Air SPD?
Do it again.
Ridiculous. 1 point SPD is crazy.
He was looking for again. I knew that for 100%. That's what Enzog was trying to do.
Yeah, and that ball is completely in his court right now. He can just sit back and relax. He don't got to really do much.
In just a very safe situation right here. You've got 40 seconds on the clock and a big health lead on both characters. BaconBomb trying to do whatever they can to win it out, but Enzog is looking for their path to victory right here. Good blocks.
Enzog's chilling. Seems like he's going for a timeout almost.
They're just willing to take the throws because they're like, they know that, like, hey, you need to find a big hit, and if I just don't get hit, it'll be fine. But the 6S2 gonna be enough for Enzog to take game number 1. And even the Tekken players are popping off for Enzog's win right there on the other side. But here we go now. Back into game number 2. Great early jump in.
Wow, right in the super. That was crazy. Oh, he dropped it though.
Yeah, it was a bit of a...
that was a weird sequence.
Yeah, it was a weird sequence, a weird conversion situation, but both players staying calm. Break forced out for Enzog.
Oh, wow, that was crazy. Yeah, he's got a very interesting style of play. I like to watch this.
Yeah, and Goon was mentioning earlier that Enzog is someone who's been at a lot of these tournaments, winning them, both here in Portland and in Seattle. So
for Strive or
for Qeuw.
Okay.
So definitely one of those people that you should always be worried about because they are playing super strong as they're we're showing, but BaconBomb showing, hey, I'm someone you can't mess with, and you've got a dead Blitzcrank.
All right, so really advantageous situation here for BaconBomb. Enzog down to just Blitzcrank. But we got the Ahri Illaoi team. Big damage coming in for Blitz here. I think he's going to go for SPD reset after this. But he does have, I was going to say Ekko assist coming in. All right, well, complete shift of momentum here. All the way, now I think that's a dead Illaoi, right? Yeah.
And these are two characters that can't really handle solo play a lot. So, Enzog finding the right read and making sure that they could guarantee the round right there, trying to set themselves up to lock in that winner's final spot. But BaconBomb can make a comeback right here. We'll have to see what is possible. Break low for both these players, so it'll take a little bit of time to build up. This damage is going to hurt.
Oh, big whip.
Yeah, but no punish on the throw right there, so able to stay safe, and BaconBomb getting rewarded for it with potentially a super low health Ekko now.
Really good opening for BaconBomb here. Enzog has lost a ton of life for Ekko, but it doesn't matter because Blitzcrank is coming to get the party started.
Making sure
that got cornered now.
You can even see them like delaying some of their presses just to make sure they can react to break if it comes out.
Low. Broke it, I saw that. They were really smart.
Able to keep the Illaoi alive with that counter break right there. But immediately tagging back out, knowing that that's a character that can lead to the most success. Break forced out for Enzog as well. Reset with the grab, and nice challenge. That's a dead character. BaconBomb, you have one more chance to make this comeback.
Good hit.
This is a scary situation. A lot of meter on deck.
About to get mixed like crazy. Oh, yeah, just block. Block the wake-up attack.
The only mix-up you need is are you dead or are you not? And that's going to be Enzog moving on forward to winners finals.
Take a bow, young man.
Definitely some excellent work. You can see the within our replays, the like I said, the early momentum that was really coming from BaconBomb.
It was strong.
It really was just like Enzog going, okay, I actually get how I need to play against you, and I know what I need to do, and it started working out very, very well. It did get a little scrambly towards the end, and I think in a longer set, who knows what could have happened in our games, 3, 4, and 5. But at least in the first two situation, Enzog is going to be the victor on here. And our next set of players is
Qeuw and Flamemaster.
Yep, Qeuw versus Flamemaster.
Flamemaster's a Seattle player. We watched him earlier.
Yep.
We commentated that match, and so yeah, this should be fun. It's Yasuo Braum. I don't know who Qeuw. Oh, we watched Qeuw too. He's Jinx and what's it? Jinx and who?
It starts with an A, ends in an Ahri.
Oh yeah. Jinx and Ahri.
Yeah, so with that more like traditional zoner comp style on it, so it is kind of an unstoppable force versus an immovable object in this situation for how this matchup is, I think, going to be laid out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty exciting one to watch for sure. Flamemaster, I talked to him for a little bit earlier. He's playing everything.
Oh yeah,
He's in Street Fighter. He was in Tekken. He's in this game. He's playing Uni. He's playing Guilty Gear.
At the Seattle Monthlies, I see him. I'm like, oh, here's someone who's in every single game.
And he came from the Smash scene. I wish I could like show you his stick, but it's really unique looking. But like I was looking at it, it had like a ton of extra buttons. Like it just reminded me like those controllers I've seen for Smash. And he's like, oh yeah, that. Like I came from Smash, I'm like, that makes more sense.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people have a lot of these extra buttons, especially for a game like 2x Scale where there's like so many binds. But
yeah, but his are like, they're like spread out. They're like up here and then like down here.
Oh, he has an actual Smash box on it. Okay.
Yeah. And then he was explaining to me like, oh, that like his pinky is up.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, that's crazy.
I see people who use those, and I'm like, good for you. I have to use a normal layout. That's the only way my brain works. But our players are now getting into our winners semis. The last one before we get further into the top 8.
All right, let's get to it. We got Qeuw and the Jinx and Ahri, Flamemaster with the Yasuo Braum. Immediate jump back, trying to get those traps out from Qew's side. Goes in with the slide, putting that pressure on overhead. Nice.
All right, good.
Gets a good hit on Braum.
Yeah, finding the low right there with the jump in.
Goes straight into super. He wants to keep the pressure going. Like wow.
Safe from the big happy birthday section right there. Ski wasn't ready for the super pickup, but we will be ready for the zoning. He does catch him overhead. Catch him one more time.
That's gonna be a dead Braum. Yeah. Oh, he dropped it. Well, he's gonna be chipped out anyways. Yeah.
It'll eventually be a dead Braum.
Wow, just ran right at him. Think he's gonna tag out or no? He should be. Yeah. Whoa.
It's something very Qeuw does in a lot of situations is they will just like in these in between character segments just run at you, just try to press at you, because they know it's like, hey, I'm still at advantage to keep the momentum, like from how the flow of the game is. Why would I not try to press it? And a lot of people just will default to trying to challenge and like, oh, I can reset the neutral, but Qeuw knows how to play that solo, knows how to find opportunities like that to make sure that you can go into the trap when you're even trying to cross me up.
Nice setup. And that thing goes forever. Yeah, Braum was taking big damage. He's like, oh, I just came to help.
Good throw as well. Should be able to get a full pickup. Forces break out.
Yeah, Qeuw is doing an excellent job of just keeping the pressure going like crazy.
And I like it from Flamemaster just trying to go to immediately challenge with their own super on the RA turn, but unfortunately just a little too far out.
Whoa.
Really make anything happen.
Dash back, dash forward. Good combo. Charge. Drops it. I feel like, I don't know if he's dropping these on purpose or if it's an accident, but like it's working every time.
Like Bob Ross has a happy little accident. We're going to be painting some trees with your blood.
But it happened twice, both corners.
Yeah.
So Flamemaster's probably going right back at it. But yeah, that was a really fast game on Qew's side. Brings out the Braum shield.
But Flamemaster really just needs that one big hit, right? Like this team comp can deal a ton of damage and has the potential to go for some good mix as well with the
His Yasuo is scary.
Oh, yeah. But Qeuw just is playing very, very good.
Smart, yeah. With like everything is just going perfect. Like, look at that.
Yeah, just playing very defensive on this team comp, knowing that they're the one who's not the beatdown in this matchup and can just react and punish appropriately.
This is really fun to watch. This is what I like to see. Like just a lot of mix, a lot of amazing gameplay.
season.
Yeah, Braum does well against zoners as far as like a big body is concerned, because like his charge S2 is really good.
Yeah, but it's one of those like you have to get it at the right time, but this big damage can come through and be very advantageous. Not enough to kill just yet.
Oof.
Full charge swing, tries to catch
he
him
charged
out.
everything.
Yeah.
Oh no. Gets hit.
Into the anti-air right here, going to be adding up a little bit more damage, but you also have a lot more health.
What a throw. Cross up. Oh yeah, it's dead.
And set up the bomb on the back end as well to just guarantee it in
All right,
case
we got
it
match
work.
point for Qeuw.
Yeah.
Wasting no time at all.
But finally a big start for Flamemaster, getting a ton of damage. But we've seen this happen before, and Qeuw just able to quickly reset back out and now gets to keep their own gameplay going. Good jump out on the throw, but no punish. Instead, we'll find a counter hit afterwards, forcing the break.
Good blocking, wow. Went for parry. Didn't get it, but the blocks were phenomenal. Like, he was able to take care of both of those sides pretty well.
Getting a nice run under throw as well. Tried to anti-air with the feint out, but Qeuw going to use that to their advantage and now land into what should be a near-death Yasuo after the level 1.
And air dash, cross up, overhead, so fast. Yeah, Qeuw is like all about pressure. He just goes in like immediately. Whoa, got hit by a trap, yeah.
Yeah, great
Nice
parry. Good recognition, but couldn't find the pickup. Throw tech's out.
Throw.
Oh, that's a huge hit onto the Jinx, though, but we'll still find another good anti-air, meaning that...
I don't think that's what Flamemaster wanted. I'm not sure what happened there. All right, we are in a bad situation for Braum, but maybe not.
Yeah, force breakout.
Maybe if they can hold out a little bit. Oh, they went for a jump S2 to try and get that little cheeky cross up. That hits behind, but did not work quite in their favor. So that was a really fast game on Qeuw's
It's a pretty
side.
good option, but Qew's just been always consistently so ready for all those anti-air attempts right there.
Yeah.
So. Excellent stuff from them. They will be moving on forward, so that will be Qeuw versus Enzog in our winners finals. But
it's gonna be a fun game.
Yeah, Flamemaster not out just yet. Still has their opportunity in the losers quarterfinals to make something happen.
So yeah, watching our replays here, we've got Qeuw just taking that commanding lead against Flamemaster, just applying so much pressure and just like being ready for like every situation. So it's just constant corner pressure, constant attacking, and just doing like a phenomenal job of just being in Flamemaster's face. It seemed like he didn't have an answer at all, like he couldn't breathe. So.
Oh yeah, it was just very dominant oppression. Like I think Flamemaster had these opportunities to get out and found their ability to try to close some of these games, but unfortunately Qeuw just was able to like just keep the momentum up for as long as possible, which is it's what they've been doing since round 1, but I think it's what they'll be doing until they're knocked out of the tournament or they win it. Whatever can happen right here.
It's funny because I feel like this game normally is fairly on the slow. Like I mean, it's fast, but it's also slow. Like the rounds could take a long time, especially like if you can open your opponent up. But like Qeuw just made that look so quick. Like that's probably one of the fastest matches I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it's definitely on the faster end right there. So excellent stuff from Qeuw. Should be moving on forward. I believe we should be going back down to the loser side. Don't know which of our matches we'll be having up next. So we should be having our next match coming up shortly. We are still waiting on it. I'd like to just remind everybody who's been coming through, thank you all for supporting the stream here at Core Values. We all do really appreciate it. And if you are enjoying the stream, you're enjoying the event, make sure that you follow Faustian on all of their socials, including their Twitch, their Twitter, I think they have a Blue Sky. Just make sure that you're always up to date with what they're doing. You can check them out at FaustianFGC.com. It's going to have more information on them and as well as their future events. We are seeing some of our other games that are going to be happening through. We see like people playing Under Night, people playing Grand Blue. We got some of the Smash players on the back end over there. There's a lot happening here at Core Values. And if you're in the Portland area and you're watching this and you're like, man, I have nothing to do on a Saturday. I want to go to a cool event full of a bunch of cool people. Why aren't you here?
When is the locals for Portland?
So we have a couple different locals that happen in the area. We have, let me pull up our exact schedule because we have too many.
Well, while you look that up, I'll just shout out the Eugene FGC. So there are a lot of people that, like we've met a couple people today that live in Eugene, don't even know we exist. So Eugene, we've got a pretty big scene, probably on average like 20 players a week. It's Monday nights at Blair Alley in Eugene, Oregon. But I'll have you go and chime in on the Portland scene as well.
Yeah. So we have we have our tap room event that's in Beaverton. On Thursdays, we have an alternating event between Cardboard Diamonds in Tigard and then Capes and Crepes, which is in downtown Portland proper. Those happen on alternating weeks. On Fridays, we have our Epic Gaming Weeklies that happen over at Epic Gaming in Milwaukee. On Saturdays, we have Salem Smash Fests down in Salem. And then Sundays, I believe there's the Vault 31 events. I don't know if they're still doing weekly tournaments, but I believe there's still people that meet there who play casuals. We also have basically a monthly happening every Saturday of the month in some capacity, which is from a couple different TOs in the area. If you are in the Portland area and you're like, man, this is cool, or outside the area and you're willing to travel, we have a PDXFGC Discord. We can get you more information on that somewhere. But I think there's a link on the PDXFGC Twitter account that I definitely don't use enough to post for stuff. So yeah, we got a lot happening in the Portland area.
This is going to be a really fun match.
But yeah, this should be good. This is going to be going back up actually on our winners finals. We're going to be having Enzog versus Qeuw. Making sure our players, I think, are going to be getting into the thick of it right now. There we go. You see the wonderful Ahri on screen. And here we go. Yeah, this is going to be that Ahri Jinx that we just saw from Qeuw, but that Blitzcrank Ekko for Enzog is going to be very scary. It's going to be very interesting to see how these two players want to interact with each other.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't have a lot of time to try and download Qeuw, so you're going to have to get it started quick. Oh, big overhead. A lot of damage on an Ekko. Do we try and tag out, get Blitzcrank in there, let Ekko get a little bit of that great health back. Nice parry.
Yeah, trying to find these jumping attempts. And I think Enzog was even like watching Qeuw to really recognize, like, okay, they keep going for a lot of like big anti-air opportunities when they expect it, so I need to just be keeping a little bit safe right here, finding a great reset opportunity, which forces the breakout as well, which is good for them. They have to get through the zoning pattern, and that Ekko going to get chipped out if you try to use those assists.
Yeah,
risky.
That's a good point.
Good tech out. Yeah, I think was looking to back throw them into the bomb right there to lock in the corner, but Enzog not going to have it. Great throw right there. Going to beat out the air command grab attempt that would come out from Enzog normally. Oh, you.
Oh my goodness, what's happening?
I think they tried to use Ekko to eat the hit of the projectile, but unfortunately just clipped both of them at the wrong timing. But double overhead trades going to be pretty good for Enzog right here. You are at a pixel, but hey,
level 3, yeah.
Bigger comebacks have come.
Reset. Oh my goodness, there it is.
Yeah, and Qeuw doesn't have break on here, so you can do a lot of the more risky mix-ups and know that you're not going to get punished for them as much.
That was a crazy mix.
Yeah,
oh, he got him. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that hit.
Yeah, but still has the assist call. Good dive kick out, but we'll get the 5L.
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is going to be in Qew's favor now as far as this part, as long as he can keep that distance safely.
Yeah, because you just can't call assist if you want to make something happen into the level 3, but it was too much hit stun, so it just went through it right there. Good parry.
Oh, she's dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent.
Wow, that was an insane comeback.
Yeah.
Like, he was on nothing.
Even Enzog just pulled the collar going, oh, it's a little risky right there. I got to keep it a little bit more clean.
Get some a couple hits on the stray Ahri assist that came in.
Yeah,
whoa,
using the handshake to mix them up and having the grab buffered and then into the Ekko corner.
Okay, this is insane.
This is exactly what Enzog wants to be seeing.
Wow.
I mean, he's just better. Overhead. He's just better. He's just better. Oh yeah, tried to kick the flame chomper.
Nice kick trap. Nice break. Yep, tag Ahri in. Didn't want to leave her out there too bad.
Yeah, Lucky Bomb's coming through. Chomper's on the ground, just trying to mix them up as much as possible, but Enzog staying very patient, just being like, I need to wait for my opportunity to strike. But if Qeuw keeps finding hits like this, they can quickly.
He doesn't have a lot of help, but I think this is a dead Blitzcrank.
You have
okay, cool, yeah.
No, you had level 1, level 2, level 3. You had every option on deck. You could tag into the Ahri to make it work. You could get everything in the kitchen sink to close it out. But Enzog, has come back from these very risky comebacks.
Nice though. cross up.
Ooh, good trades right there. The dive kick once more from Qeuw will tie
one
up
round
this
each.
Thomas screens his first of two.
Oh, going for big damage. Ooh, whip throw. Doesn't matter though. Didn't get punished properly. Able to still get the hits on Enzog here. So Qeuw takes a pretty commanding lead starting out this third round of this first game.
Yep.
Going to try and work that full screen pressure a little bit to try and get the.
And you can see them just delaying their hit, trying to find those opportunities to 5H. Ends up working out great for them now. Allows them to get through, but a good
cross them up. Ooh.
Yeah, into the level 1. That sets up the steam gauge as well, but that's a full health Ahri. That's a lot of meter on deck.
And yeah, Ahri's pretty close to getting their level. No, I think the other guy just got them closer to level 3.
Good press trying to air grab, but not going to work out as he fall to the ground. Trades going into Enzog's favor this time, being more aggressive with his 5L presses.
Looking good for you because he's in the corner.
Yeah.
He's got Ekko assist available. He can do something crazy.
Yeah, and you have armor out of this as well, and that should be just enough for Enzog to take game number 1.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in the corner against Enzog. It looks terrifying.
Yeah.
I'd rather fight a bear. Where's the bear at?
I love the differences where Enzog's like the most like emotional person. So like they're like happy that even that they get hit, they're like, oh no, like Qew's just stone cold.
Qew's always stone cold.
He always is, but like
he's stone cold forever.
It's the duality of these players here, and showing why they're both in the winners finals as well. But how strong they both are. All right. Yeah, once again, I think this is a big setup that's been working for Enzog a lot, just going for the handshake, but buffering in that command grab immediately during it. So Qew's thinking like, oh, I'm going to get mixed up. But instead, you're just getting grabbed right here. Burst forced out of the Ekko pressure as well.
Nice. Down. Man. Crazy. Pressure's crazy.
Winder set right here has the opponent as well, going to be able to keep themselves safe potentially, but they don't need it.
There's so much you can block, man. It's just Enzog is going to open you up. Like, his combination and pressure is insane. Really remarkable.
Oh, and he's so good at finding the exact big hits that you know you want to burst out in the early situations that you'll never have it for when it matters the most in the round. It's another big hit right here as well. Should be able to guarantee the kill with the level 1. Bam.
All right, we are on match point for Enzog here. Looks really strong against Qeuw. Qeuw early on looked really good as far as applying like their pressure, but Enzog is like completely like turning it around as far as like knowing the break at the right time, especially like that corner pressure been insane. But Qeuw is coming on really strong right now in this second game. He's done what, more than 70% health to both characters in what, 20 seconds.
Finding 2 big happy birthday hits right there, I think is really good for Qeuw to try to tie this round up. But we've been seeing
if Enzog comes back from here, Enzog's the man. I don't care what anyone says, but it looks like it's not happening.
Yeah, not going to be happening just yet. But we've seen this situation before. It ended up being tied up in 1-1 round, and Enzog is able to close out this third round. Break is in Qew's favor, though, which is going to be advantageous in the early stages. But we've seen that as soon as Enzog is able to get that out, that option away from you, that's where they can be in the most success, as well as finding all those situations where they parry like that. It's just like so heads up.
I feel like Qeuw has kind of switched up their pressure quite a bit. It's been really successful so far. Yeah. Nice break.
Had the tag as well to just guarantee it. This is going to be a ton of
damage.
damage.
So much damage off of it. Like some of the other characters, when they get the counter breaker, like can't really get too much off of it.
Good, that's the advantage Blitzcrank gets, is you're able to always make sure that you can get all those hits, but you have those trade-offs of not being able to play that neutral game as well.
Nice. Caught him reaching. All right, so Enzog's here. We got 1 character left for him, but again, we've seen crazier comebacks from Enzog, so they can definitely still pull us off. Wow, that went all the way through. That was nice. Yeah.
But this is the scary part. You have to play solo Blitzcrank right here, and versus a comp that's really good at zoning you out. It's going to be very, very tricky unless Enzog can get a couple of really good reads. This is the start that they do want.
There it is. Got at least 1 hit. Went for a reset, SPD.
Yeah, which you need
super.
you need to do that to kill right there. However, Fury Gauge is built up a lot right here, so Qeuw might be able to lame it out just a little bit to build it up and then have that on deck. And Enzog
Not anymore.
is just going to try to take the round before you can even get to that point.
That's game, right?
It's winner's finals, so we're at first to three right here. So.
Okay.
So Qew's got a little bit more time to download and figure it out.
So excited right now.
Here we go into potentially what could be the final game if you're on Team Enzog, but Qeuw needs a big comeback now at this point.
I feel like he played really well that last game. They made...
Yeah, it's just one of those things that Enzog makes a couple of right reads right at the very end. That same handshake tag setup working out every single time it comes through. Yeah, just hitting those clone resets again and again and again. I know you see Qeuw actually, you see them holding on to their break, right? Understanding that, like, I think I just need to save it if I'm getting blown up super early into these rounds. Super out to just chip out the Ekko assist right here. Could.
Oh, big damage.
Yeah, now you have to break that. You have to break that.
Yes, he was dead.
This should be just shy of about 40% right here at the very end. Yeah, set it up. Good jump out, but to keep yourself safe from the mix, but you just have to hold this pressure once again. Tags high and immediately goes low once again. Qeuw. Finally, I think understanding exactly the game plan that they need to do to make sure that they can beat Enzog.
Yeah, big round. Enzog's like, okay, yeah, you got me there. Let me shake it off real quick, and then we'll come back. Nice, yeah, good round start for them. Well, nothing
Try to go for command grab once again, but Qeuw ready for it this time, able to jump out, and now...
He survived.
And now this is the Qeuw game plan that we've been seeing so many times before. Just anti-airing as you're coming in, playing the zoning game very, very safely. Not able to find the confirm, a little bit too late on the hit right there, but it's fine. We just reset you once again and make sure that you can't get a burst off there anyways. Fury available on deck, though, for Enzog, so the next hit can deal a big grip of damage.
Nice cross-up. So Qew's looking pretty strong as far as the commanding lead here, but you can't count Enzog out. He's got Fury. He's got Seluecos that's about to kill Jinx here.
Yeah, won't be using it just yet. And maybe looking to save that Fury potentially if they can make this big comeback solo, which Ekko is one of those characters that can do it the best out of the cast. So we have to pop it right here.
Nice. We do got Fury coming up for Ahri as well.
Yeah,
there it is.
Has to pop it. Now getting a little bit of that recovery back at the very end, but there we go. The Fury rush just to guarantee it. Enzog tying it up and now setting themselves on match point. But this has been the story. No matter what, it's always gone to game 3, and that's where Enzog has been the safest.
Strongest,
and both players have starting at the same break,
right
starting at 0.
Ooh. Not a full pickup. Down heavy. Oh. Yeah, this is not where you want to be. Like I said, that corner is not your friend against Enzog. It's going to get real spooky real soon.
Oh, getting I tried to reset, didn't work, but it doesn't matter. It'll work anyways.
Got the corner again.
Yeah. And I think should just be looking to spend the meter to guarantee the kill right here, not needing any more. We don't even need to spend the meter.
That's crazy.
You don't even need to spend the meter.
And you got level 3. Yeah, get Ekko out of there, get some of that great health back.
And it's fine. You can just like flame it out, just recover that great health for when it matters. Let the Ekko now come in, able to get the strikes up. Phone available, but not going to be used. Time Winder will connect.
Nice.
And you have the level 3. This should be enough because no break available for Qeuw.
They went for a reset. Ooh, big overhead. You gotta do what you gotta do.
That being super good, able to just steal a little bit more time to let that Fury gauge build up, which will be...
Yeah, Enzog is definitely perfectly fine with just chilling. Like, they does not have a problem with that, which is smart. Nope.
Yeah, I think they went to go for up super, not vertical super to catch him.
Yeah.
Enzog gets the free punish in with the level 3, and that should be... No, not enough. Fury now built for Qeuw.
Whoa.
Eventually could burst out at the very end, but they were able to find a hit that is exactly enough. That is Enzog taking the set 3-0, moving on forward to grand finals.
All right, well, I heard I got called for a Street Fighter match, so I will be back.
Okay, yeah.
Possibly.
Excellent stuff so far, and it looks like some of our other losers matches have been played off stream as well. Elanity beating Flamemaster 2-0, and then BaconBomb beating Trento 2-1. So both those players meeting in the losers semis, trying to get that spot into the losers finals, trying to get their run back versus those people that may have knocked them down. Yeah, excellent stuff for Enzog. They were looking, this match was back and forth, but Enzog was always able to find the ability to close it out right at the very end. Just some super, super clean gameplay for them so far. Definitely, from my perspective, the person to be looking out for, but I think any one of these people later in this bracket has the potential to stop them. So we will have to see what happens as we get further through our top 8. Yeah, excellent stuff. I believe, yeah, we have our Elanity and BaconBomb now sitting down to get through. Like I said, we're getting through. We are, yeah, just getting everything all squared up and straight and narrow. Players, it should be interesting because we've seen BaconBomb time and time again, and I think they're a player that is playing a little bit like at a standard angle, but a little bit of an off angle that maybe people aren't expecting as much. Elanity, though, has just been playing like a very straightforward, very like fundamental style of 2x KO game plan, and it's been working wonders for them. Like, obviously, I believe. Actually, I don't know who knocked them into losers. Let's do a little bit of investigative journalism right here with their Ekko Ahri team. They were knocked into losers by Flamemaster. Okay. Interesting. So, down on the losers by Flamemaster. Did they get the chance? They did get their run back in that losers quarters. So, able to get their run back. And now trying to fight for their chance. Players getting into it. There's Ahri Ekko on the left, Ahri Illaoi on the right. Foxfire is going to be coming out left and right, but the difference will be that tilt-over magic versus I forgot the name of the region that Illaoi is from. Sorry, I tried to league lore as hard as I could, but BaconBomb's just trying to mix as hard as they can, fighting a big cross-up attempt right here early on into the game.
I didn't expect to keep on jumping like this, so hello again.
Hello, welcome back, Goon, at Goon PNW, at Goon Jimin, at the Goon Father.
This game is hard.
Yeah. Cuba Gooning Jr. Goon parentheses, no, I had the name before 2022.
So you know, the funny thing about like the Cuba Gooning Jr. tag is like people in Portland. So we have Bridge City Beatdown, and the people that run there are like brand new, but they're also like Zoomers. So they're like, what does Cuba Gooding Jr. mean? And I'm like, oh, it's Cuba Gooding Jr. And they're like, who's that?
Oh no, we're old.
And I was like, I've never felt
Albie,
more
we're old.
decrepit in my life. But anyway, sorry.
Look, I feel old watching this game sometimes. This has the I'm 40. Please don't mix me up. Like kind of
the funny thing is like BaconBomb is a really good friend of mine. Like we've noticed this since the league days, and like he's like late or mid 30s with a kid, and he's up here fighting for his life in top 8.
Dude, how old's the kid?
Well, like 3 or 4.
Yeah, dude, he's fighting for diaper money.
Oh, he took the block down? Okay. It's funny because
he make him up real belly. Oh, okay.
I also know Elanity. Elanity is a long-time Dragon Ball player from the PNW.
I recognize the name, but I couldn't remember exactly where they're from. But that makes sense.
Because him and he played Royal earlier. They're like friends. I think they're roommates. So yeah, so the roommate elimination. But
loser of that match has to do the dishes.
They're both Dragon Ball players from Bend, Oregon.
Oh,
so they drove all the way up from Bend to play.
No, that's godlike. They're willing to be like, yeah, I want to drive out and play. Yeah. Able to actually like show up to offline events. That's why events like Core Values are great. That you don't have to like always fly out to somewhere that you can.
Which
have
is nice.
Yeah.
And some of the people that flew out today, like some people from like New York to come play like Soul Calibur, which is pretty cool.
That's crazy.
Oh, but speaking of crazy, BaconBomb has a substantial lead over Elanity right now. The crazy thing about this game is, like, I feel like this game takes forever and not at the same time. Like,
there's so many actions per minute, but it's just there's so many actions per minute.
Yeah.
The length of it takes. I know exactly what you mean.
Like, we just had this random one-off conversation about Elanity. We look back at the screen, and Elanity's Ekko was dead. Like, and now he's got Fury, though, but I don't know. He's probably not going to spend that Fury if he gets hit.
He's been pretty aggressive with the people as a whole have been pretty aggressive with their Fury use throughout the whole day, right? Like, you're seeing it right there. It's almost not worth it to just let the burst rock when you can potentially snag around, especially when you were already in a previous winning position in the last round.
Yeah. To me, like, I feel like, yeah, because especially if you have like the win events, because obviously you're up a game, so you have time for the Fury to come back.
Yep.
It makes sense to try to use it more offensively than defensively, and it looks like it paid off for Elanity because now BaconBomb is dead.
Yeah. That's why he's up there and you're here.
So true, Luffy. All right. So we're going into game 2 here. Sorry. Really aggressive rounds compared to like the last couple times that we spoke, especially like some like DoctorWin's games. This one is like they're coming straight out of the gate swinging.
Yeah, and I think this is two players who are a little bit more aggressive in their play styles and their nature. So it makes sense that this match is gonna be a little bit more haymaker-y. Great run under right there, forces the break.
I like the good use of their tags here in the freestyle. Yeah. Okay. Just get as much damage as possible. Use that meter.
Yeah, this is something I've been noticing with BaconBomb is that I feel like they haven't been able to find big uses for their meter for like big like game-win situations, so they're just spending it whenever they can to just try to get a little bit of that extra damage, and it's paying off in dividends as it's over the course of this game.
Oh yeah, for sure. They very much love like blowing their meter whenever they can because they care more about getting you down to the point where you start to second guess the decisions you make because you're so low.
Exactly.
But getting hit here, actually, and then getting that classic Ekko B&B, but the combo drops. Yeah. And you pay for that.
Yeah, no break available on deck because you used that pretty early into that first health bar on Ahri's end.
Oh, there comes the set play. Oh, Elanity tried to mash, but gets hit by the tentacle, but doesn't matter. Gets out still.
That's like what you were saying earlier when you were on before, though. You could afford to just get hit by the tentacle at the full screen, that the Illaoi player can't really do too much off of it.
Yeah.
In those situations, so it's sometimes fine to challenge it or even take the hit and just reset out and not hold any like big Oki right here. Ahri super assist tagging out the Illaoi, though.
Oh, there we go. Nice round there, taking it back by BaconBomb. Has some signs of life here. Another explosive opening, perhaps? Yep, no. Elanity chooses to just kind of back up a little bit.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah. They're just throwing things out there. Oh, tries to go for an anti-air, doesn't get anything out of that. Tries to go for some poke here. A nice side switch overhead. Had to break for that one.
Yeah, set up bomb full screen, but not able to get too big of a reward off of it.
Okay, throws out the super to try to get some chip damage, I suppose. Okay. Oh, that hit on the other side.
That's like the third time that's happened this match. I think that's something that BaconBomb has been really using to a lot of success to try to secure some of these rounds.
Yeah.
But Elanity really wants to make this comeback. They want to try to close this set out in 2 games if they can. Because as I think they're recognizing, oh god, the longer this goes, BaconBomb knows what they need to do to beat.
And the thing about Illaoi is like Illaoi just kind of has everything in a package. She has damage, she has set play, she has like oppressive buttons, and enables characters like Ahri to do things like this. So now all of a sudden, Elanity is fighting for their life in the corner here. They can get out. Oh, but yeah, the walk-up mash on that.
Dude, that so many players have been using that to like just the biggest effect. They're thinking like, oh, my opponent's going to respect me right at the get-go. And it's like, I got 5 out of it. You're telling me no?
On Spirit Rush. Tries to go for the drill. Does not get anything out of that. All of a sudden, it's even again.
Yeah, but that is a big chunk of meter available on deck for BaconBomb. Unfortunately, I don't think they're actually going to be able to use it. As Elanity finding a big hit right here. Fury
trying to close it out here.
Deck, though. So BaconBomb might use it to try to just secure this round.
Okay. Just trying to create some distance here.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to use. Yeah. BaconBomb choosing to save the break because they were so low. There's no point in doing that. Plus, this is the final round of this set, or of this match.
Yeah. But both players have break on deck as the match is able to go just a little bit long enough that Landy was able to build it back right at the end of that last set. So
Foxfire. Yep. What's the set? Yeah. That goes to the low. Has to break here. Go for an early break instead. Landy's Ekko is already taking so much damage. So, get the match.
Break on their own, tag back into the Illaoi to continue to lock the Ahri down on the corner.
Tried to go for the overhead, gets blocked. Very good block from Elanity there. to get the conversion straight off of that too as a punish. To push to the other side. Yep, wants to just put you back in the other corner. Does it roll out? Yeah. Oh, it makes it out too.
Yeah, too high on the screen to be able to like afford time to set up Foxfire or anything like that. So you just have to deal with those technical situations. Great recognition to go for the overhead right there. Ahri super drops.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, got some mash out there. Elanity just going ham on these. Trying to suffocate BaconBomb as much as possible. It puts you in a bad Oki situation here with another Foxfire setup. But gets hit.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, you escaped the corner, but you couldn't escape the threat of the BaconBomb. Now down to that solo Illaoi. We've seen make big things happen, and Ahri has like a pixel of health. There's 5 L's worth of health against an Illaoi, basically. So.
Oh, the air grab too. He might have to fear here. Oh no, he's gonna block and mashes out on that and has to break. Trying to save the Ahri so Ahri can be used later. What? Yeah, that's right. They get to do it first. Yep, that's it. Elanity closing this out. 2-0 over BaconBomb. Yep. That's that's game.
That should be set players. And that match is kind of crazy. Both players were like, wait, was that 2?
Yeah, they're like, wait. Is the game over?
But yeah, that is Elanity moving on forward to be fighting Qeuw.
Qeuw, my favorite white guy. I've been saying that all day today. Every time I walk around, I'm like, it's my favorite white guy. And he's like, yeah, me too. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. And we're back.
We will replay the replays
at
some point, but
I'm actually kind of really excited to see these two playstyles because Qeuw's playing a zoner-based team, which is Ahri, Jinx. So his entire game plan on Ahri compared to the other Ahris we've seen play in some of these stream matches is he very much plays like that traditional Ahri of like, I'm going to be over here and Jinx is going to throw a bunch of stuff at you and you have to come to me because I want to get an anti-air or some kind of burn.
Did you see his game versus Enzog?
Yeah. I mean, it works until it didn't.
It works until Enzog went, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm goated.
Yeah, and Enzog's like, wait a minute. Like, what if I just, like, oppress you and you don't get to go anywhere?
Exactly. So that is always the worry, right? And I think Elanity's game plan is kind of like, it's similar.
Yeah.
It has the same notes of that, but I don't know if, like, they have the same aura farm that Enzog can do to people just be like, no, I will will my game plan to work.
For sure, yeah.
So,
actually, I wonder if Q's like playing a Street Fighter match right now. What up? Oh, okay.
Yep. So
that's what I thought.
Playing Street Fighter right now, I believe, or Soul Calibur, or one of the many wonderful games that are happening here at Core Values.
So I do want to ask, who do you think Q plays in Street Fighter?
Doesn't he play JP?
He plays Jury. At least as of the last time I remember, he plays Jury.
Anime players.
It could have changed. It could have changed. Of course, it's anime players, right?
Well, they have a second option now. They could play C Viper.
I mean, they could.
They could play C Viper.
I don't know what they're up to these days. I didn't know they still played Street Fighter. So,
well, I just say anime players as a whole. The vibe of an anime player. Those are your two options. Because the only other anime player I know plays C Viper.
Are we talking about Noslo?
Yeah, talking about.
Yo, shout out the GOAT Noslo.
To No Slow.
Best Exert Eno player in Portland.
He doesn't even play Exert anymore. Oh, we got the match.
Oh, word. Oh, they're playing right now. We're going to get to watch Q.
That's Guile.
He's playing Guile?
That's Guile.
He plays Guile now? What is this?
All right, level 2.
Oh, he's going to white boy it up. Oh, yeah, throw down booms. Yes.
And we got a GG.
Yeah, hit him with the fist bump.
The Guile win.
Got to tell the cameraman to get his ass over to the stage. He's got places to be.
We gotta have his full walk off.
Yeah. This is what you get for signing up for 4 games.
I'm just imagining like Q walking up, then we just start playing the corn theme.
Over here socializing. My friend, you have a stream match to play. Yeah. The camera's like in this place. He's like, oh, I have somewhere to be.
yes, and he's walking up now.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah. But that is something to keep a note. Now that Q's in Street Fighter at the same time, right? That is 2 games that you're bouncing between, and I don't know if you know this. I think there's a little bit of a difference between the pace of a Street Fighter game and the pace of a 2X game.
Yeah,
game.
kind of a little bit of a difference. It's so funny because like
arguably the same amount of buttons.
that is true. Like 2XKO games, I feel like can take anywhere between 15 seconds to like 3 minutes is what it feels like to me. Like with how long some of these, how long it does feel like, you know, when you get a health lead, some people are like, yeah, I'm just gonna be over here being Jinx or being Caitlyn until you come to me, and then some people are like, well, I don't want to be over there. Like,
we're no longer in up back. My time. So you know, I think for that.
Yeah, thank God that OS has at least got nerfed a little bit. Like he can still do it.
I'm talking the pre-OS days. I'm talking back, like, you remember, like 1.0?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
But I hope you like Ahri, because that's basically this whole losers bracket is just Ahri players.
Yeah, I should have. I was also practicing in Ahri before this tournament, and I was like, I don't believe in her enough, so I went back to Yasuo. I was like, maybe I should have.
I think for your team, Yas makes more sense.
Yeah.
I think Teemo Yas makes more sense than Teemo Ahri.
Well, like, Teemo Ahri's pretty good right now because of Sonic and Inzem doing Sonic and Inzem things at the moment, but...
Oh, man, 2 generational fighting game players are doing well with characters. The sky is blue. This is actually, this whole tournament's an intervention. You're not Sonic Fox. I need you to be aware.
I'm not Inzem either.
You're not Inzem either.
You gotta be kidding me. All right, so... we are hopping into this. Okay, all the Ahris are both of their anchors, actually. I see.
I think that makes sense. Like, Qeuw has been pretty much defaulting to Jinx, like, initially because of the early zoning. Like, you just back off, throw stuff out, and then immediately tag it into the Ahri. So it's putting your anchor at point, and then still finding situations like this where you get a ton of reward off it. You're able to find these big hits, but still lead into the Ahri, which will give you the better corner Oki right here.
Nice. Doing a lot of damage here. Wow, and just the wake up meaty gets hit by it.
Like you were saying, these games are either going 30 seconds or 3 minutes.
Already getting the set play here because we're going to do the side switch. Boom, boom, boom.
No. I was literally about to say, Elanity, please don't break. Please don't Fury right here. Just save it for the next round. But they wanted that comeback, but Qeuw is feeling confident at this point.
Good combo. Oh, I was gonna applaud him, but
American
combo.
American
happy accidents. We're Bob Rossing in this house.
And this is a much better situation for them now because of that Fury being popped. There's no burst in the early situation. So if you can just recreate the beginning, finding the big hit, you don't have to worry about it. And you said can break on your own and now allow yourself to control that tempo.
Wow! Gets the counter hit here and gets pushed to the corner. Might go for the... No, decides not to go for it. Just tries to go for some mix off of the freestyle. It still gets the hit, though. Oh. She's just firing the blicky.
Ooh, big whiffs right there, but neither player able to find the exact hitbox interaction that they're looking for. Elanity, though, finally getting a couple hits into their favor. Now setting up Time Winder. Oki,
nice
good parry.
Yeah, good parry.
That's so hard.
Oh, it still gets the mix there. Oh, actually, that wasn't even mix. That was just chip. Elanity here down to just the Ahri. But Elanity's Fury is almost built back up, so if he sticks in it a little bit more, he could have an advantage here. Just kind of spirit rush to the corner.
Yeah, just try to spend basically all that meter as much as you can.
Okay, nice blocks on those. Qeuw letting Elanity do that down S2 where you can actually easily anti-air it, but I think he was probably expecting something else or like an assist call.
Not entirely sure right here, but Elanity able to keep up a little bit, trying to find any hit with this Fury
right here. Tries to go for same side, that was cute. Oh, gets smashed on.
I like that burst as well, right? Just being able to like delay the Fury timing a little bit and keeping your Ahri almost alive.
Might try to chip here. Oh, but gets caught with the 5M. Tying the setup again.
Excellent stuff from Elanity, though. I love it. Just like their play is very patient. To just be like, you can see them wanting to be aggressive on the, some of these rushdown tactics, but when they're like, oh, I just need to hold away and wait for you to make a mistake and capitalize on it, they are willing to do that, and it's worked out so well for them.
It's getting pretty scrambly now. Now they're just kind of pushing the aggression. Gets the fake out from Ekko.
When things get scrambly, though, that is where Qeuw is like shown to falter a little bit. That's where his set versus Enzog was kind of like he was struggling a little bit. That's where previous sets that Qeuw has played, it's always been like, oh no, I need to be in a more controlled situation to gain a big advantage. And this is the kind of situation that Qeuw wants to be in. Flame Chompers on the ground, get hit with the overhead.
wow, all of a sudden, yeah, it just went straight back into Q's favor here. Getting the corner advantage here from Ahri. Ahri might try to jump out of here. No, just trying to push out aggressively like that. Oh, but gets comboed here. Let's see what this combo is all about. Look at this damage.
The combo's about damage. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
You're bringing a nice solid 70% off that hit right there. Nice escape out. EX Timewinder assist coming through, but a great anti-armor. No pickup!
Stop! Stop! Oh, it's so good. The chip there. Yeah.
Not even a chip. Just a good
yeah,
hit.
just
right
death. Yeah, the Jinx super beam is actually so good for just challenging people trying to do stuff that takes long animation frames. Like, for example, like if Yasuo tries to go for like a wind wall, during the wind wall setup, she can just shoot it and then get free damage.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Q's shown that a couple times in some of the Yasuo matchups that they've gotten the chance to fight. But we will see.
Gets clipped. Oh, but drops the combo. Okay.
Ooh, nice cross up right there. Forces break.
Okay. Oh, yep. Got to get the Ekko out of there to get the health back. Oh, they got Ahri mirrors. Gets hit by the 2M, but has to burst. Okay. Oh, gets clipped by that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And gets the Ekko.
Yeah, being able to chip out the Ekko as well at the very end is huge for Q. Reload.
That's actually, you are dead zone.
Oh my! I didn't think that would kill. I was like, surely.
I was like, surely
this
he
is
was gonna tag in like Jinx or something, right?
Yeah.
And
that's just showing that Q is confident.
he clearly knows his combos more than I know his combos.
Shout out to our favorite white boy.
That's my favorite white boy, doing the work. If he manages to win the set, he has to do the rematch with Enzog. So I'm wondering if he thinks he has the ability to come back from what he's learned against Enzog too. But in order for him to get there, he's going to have to go through Elanity, and Elanity's kind of doing some big damage right now.
Yeah, but we've seen this situation for Elanity before, and Q's been able to find these comebacks where just like delay the run enough to gain those resources back, so that in the next round they're able to keep it close. So
yeah,
we'll have to see if they can keep that up. But right now, Q just holding down back. Ooh, that was insane.
Oh. Good match there on Elanity. Elanity is very much like a hard player. He's like, I'm just going to push a button here, and I think it's going to work. And like, it has an 80% success rate.
Which is weird, because I always think of Q as a heart player, but sometimes you're getting out. Elanity must got 2. They're like a lizard. They got like 4 hearts in their chat.
Ending the, getting this round back. But Q does have break for the next round. I don't know. I don't think I saw Elanity have any.
Should be like 60%. No,
No,
0.
yeah.
0. I thought it was earlier.
Okay. So Elanity must have used it offensively, considering how much health he had here. So, wow, immediately gets a hit from the rockets there. Oh, this is a cool combo. Already over 50%.
Yeah, that's been Q's thing. Like, Q was always able to capitalize on at least like 50% off of basically every single hit in these early stages, right?
For
and
sure.
Then they, a second hit, they prioritize getting into the corner, and then that's where we're able to find the think fast options by knocking you with that overhead right here. And now Q is putting themselves one step closer. Elanity needs to find a way to get out of the situation, but right now you're getting locked down.
Ooh, Opa still gets the 2S on this. Puts him probably over to the next corner now that I think about it. Oh no, it's going for this regular S1 super without holding it.
Yeah, just wanted to be able to have that Foxfire mid-screen, gets the Oki as well, and Q now sitting 2-0 with a perfect.
Didn't even have to use the break there. That was a very, very convincing round.
You can even, like, Q is someone who doesn't emote a lot, but you can, like, I've commentated enough of their games, I've watched them play enough, and so many rides, I can tell when they got, okay, I got it. The shoulders, they go down a little bit, the face just loosens up ever so slightly, and they understand what they need to do to beat Elanity, but I don't think they can slack too much, because Elanity has shown that if you allow them that hit, they're going to punish you for it.
And, okay. Oh, it still gets something off. Doesn't get anything off of the Ahri for getting that time winder. Has to break there because there could have been a confirm there. Does that actually
Connects on the Ekko.
Yes,
Ahri not able to punish it as well, so Q gets a great throw in the corner. Gets the throw, the rollout. Do it again.
Again! There's no way. There's no way. Oh, yeah, he's going to finish this out. Wow. Kind of living in Elanity's head now, at least it feels like. That was nuts.
We'll see what
that was some Street Fighter stuff.
I guess Throw Loops had Super 6 help you right there. They're like, oh, I'm Guile now.
That explains the move to Guile, and it makes so much sense now why he's playing this.
Guile is the Ahri Jinx of Street Fighter 6.
Oh, gets clipped on the over coming down. Might go for... Does this work? Oh, I guess it does. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at this damage.
OTG's enough right there. Gets a limit strike as well with Foxfire, so this is good for them. But Elanity just blocking out, but you can't block forever.
He didn't even do the Jinx machine gun assist. That was just putting the traps out. So Elanity thought that he was going to get blickied, and oh, no.
It's playing that next level game plan. Qeuw has been very heads up. Once they're, it's really a common thing. Like once Qeuw feels like, okay, I understand it, they start going on to that next level that the opponents are prepared for. Forced to Fury out right here with that Ahri because you are about to lose.
Okay.
All right, runner doesn't work, and that's a big hit.
Wow.
Gets moving.
Look at this damage because he's got Fury too. Yeah, has to Fury there, or has to burst there. Gonna try to zone now because he's all out of Fury, so you can take chip.
Yeah.
Gets crap. Oh, he's getting can't get anything out of this. We have Foxfire.
Yeah, Qeuw needs to get the swap out. Loses the Jinx right here, but we get some Ahri mirrors. No burst available for either player. Resources full on deck as well. It is anyone's game.
Wait, no, he didn't get it. He got the mash back. He got it back. That's gonna be the game.
Yeah, Elanity had it, but didn't have the confirm, unfortunately. And Qeuw just the comment. You see Qeuw breathing like, oh my god, the end right there was a little scramble.
That's my favorite white guy. Oh. He's like, you can hear me in the background. All right, so that leaves Qeuw and Enzog. Look at him.
Yeah.
Known showboat from Seattle.
Known showboat from Seattle. Look, this matchup of these two players proves my theory that all fighting games come down to two things. Are you no hair maxing or are you hair maxing? Both players are on the opposite. You can't be in the middle ground. That's why you didn't get top 8. You're too much in the middle ground. Yeah. You got to be hair maxing or no hair max.
Plus, he's got the hat.
Dude, he's hat maxing.
He's hat maxing.
You're getting mobbed right now on stream.
Yo. You know the funny thing is, like I remember meeting Qeuw for the first time.
Yeah.
When he played BB Tag, when BB Tag just came out, and he was really good at BB Tag. So it makes a lot of sense why it translates well, really over here to 2xKO.
Yeah, I mean Qeuw is one of those people that plays like literally. He's
everything, right?
I call him like he's a very traditional anime game player, where like you remember old head anime game players would be like, oh yeah, I played this game for 3 years. They said it's over. The new one came out. This is the one we all play. Qeuw is very much that kind of person. And so having that flexibility of being so well-versed in all these different games, I think really helps a lot in in quickly picking them up and then also like being very good at them. Enzog, on the other hand, is like, he's the Strive Zoomer.
He's just a zoomer. He's a very gifted zoomer, like fighting game player.
But he is gifted, but he's also someone that does put in the work. He's like, I'm willing to, when I pick up a game and I want to compete in it, he's going to lock in.
He also plays really like interesting characters like Bedman, and he plays Avatar Belial and Granblue.
I would say he plays Belial and Granblue. When he's played like Under Night a little bit, he plays like a non-traditional character as well.
Who's the do you know he played in Uni?
I don't remember. I've only seen him play, but I remember people being like, yeah, you don't play normal. And like in a good way. In a good way, right?
Okay.
Sometimes Enzog needs to get a little freaky. That's what he's going to be trying to do with that Ekko Blitzcrank as he's sitting on the winner's side of our grand
Gets
finals.
the kid already. So now that I think about it too, and now we're talking about this match, is like Qeuw has to win 6 times.
Yep.
That against Enzog seems kind of like a mountain to climb.
After losing winner's finals, Qeuw has to win 9 games in a row. For losers to win the tournament.
Ooh, nice grab.
But
gets grab back.
Yeah.
We're just grab fest. Okay. Gets the chip damage out there.
This is a good start for Qeuw. Like I said, these guys already played. It was 3-0 Enzog, but it was always going to final game, final round. So Qeuw has gotten a lot of information on what he needs to do and is running hot after that previous set. So this could be potentially advantageous for him. Good blocks on the cross-up right there.
Enzog got fancy footwork here, but still gets mashed on. He might go for the Fury here. Oh!
Yeah, you saw Qeuw just like waiting for that Fury to come through and was going to try to counter break.
Trying to burst straight there.
It, but now both players able to save it for the next round. This could be very big.
We're playing the zoner war here, though, the war of attrition. No, gets clipped. Gets clipped again. Oh, got a little bit overzealous there. Has to use burst, yeah. And Foxfire still goes out whether or not you are in block stun, my friend. Okay, just go for the... Oh, interesting. just getting zoned out here and getting hit by all of like the Jinx rockets is being really beneficial here for Qeuw, but not having to spend too much risk, but gets clipped anyway and is gonna face some set play here from the Blitzcrank on this landing.
See full armor as well. Steam gauge maxed up. See what. One thing that Enzog hasn't brought out is some of these setups are working very well versus Qeuw. I think wanting to keep them in the back pocket for if the set goes late, to reset back to that layer 1. Because right now they're just going for their more like standard pressure they brought versus other people, and it's so far working very good.
And I don't know if you noticed as well, at least from like watching Enzog, is like Enzog doesn't really present the threat of command grab nearly as much as some other Blitzcrank players I see.
He only really shows, like we saw the first one with, but the big time he does it is he goes for like buffer grab immediate quick tag to make people think you're going for the cross up and then snatches them with a command grab, but didn't even need to find it in that round.
Yeah. Like every time he's just using the imminent threat, it feels like, of command grab to make you mash.
I mean that is the perfect grappler play. It's technically never landing the command grab. It's using the threat of it to be the
woo! That's not looking good for that. Enzog dropping that. That's a really unfortunate drop here. Ooh, we got a nice combo again from Qeuw.
We're going to be looking to find some good Oki off of it. Nice tech out as well from the corner and the grab, but Qeuw does not let that get to them. Immediately just re-challenges up close and should have the bar as well if they wanted to kill, but Enzog escapes.
Okay. Ooh, you got to watch out for this Blitzcrank anti-air. Enzog's really good about catching any airs.
Yeah, but Enzog has to be patient, right? Because they're trying to make sure that Ekko health can come back up. So you're essentially playing solo Blitzcrank for a little bit, and you have to be very cautious. Gets the Ekko run under, but good block sandwich time. We go low.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the restand is so nasty.
That's what he's got to do. It's what he's got to do. Tried to continue up, but unfortunately missed it. Qeuw having a great challenge as well out of this corner. Does have level 3. Should they choose to spend it if they want to try to guarantee the kill?
Fancy combo, too. Those are some good delays on those combos. I don't think this will kill because of Blitzcrank health, though. No, I'm a liar. Apparently.
In your world, it does. But in Qew's world, it kills.
I'm sorry. I was not familiar with your team.
You've heard the domain expansion. Loser side run.
Oh, now you have to deal with all the chip coming out of here from Jinx. Jinx also has 3 bars up, so Jinx can just try to just beam you to death. It doesn't even need to, honestly.
Yeah.
Qeuw showing signs of life here.
But that was long, and it was scrambled.
Yeah.
That is not what you want to see when you need to win 6 games in a row to beat somebody. So.
Because the one thing about Enzog is Enzog adapts incredibly fast.
Yeah. And Enzog's tournament stamina as well is like insane.
He's got the Zoomer energy.
He's all jacked up on Mountain Dew. He's going to climb all over you.
God, I love this really cool use of Blitzcrank, too. You don't really get to see Blitzcrank often in like high-level 2SKO matches. No. Getting clipped out there. Might break here? Yeah. And gets the block on the break.
Really good recognition from Qeuw to know when that they were going to be looking to break right there. So. Nice parry. That's a big thing with Enzog as well. He is so good at parrying all those projectile Oki that comes out from Qeuw, so able to stay a little bit more safe. Found the air hit, but unfortunately on the wrong character as the Ahri will connect.
Oh! Avoids that command grab, but still gets clipped. Has to burst because of that, though. Yeah, but still runs up and gets hit anyway.
The classic get bursted, run up challenge 5L has been working. That's something Qeuw was doing to Enzog in their last set and getting blown away. So Enzog's like, well, why don't I start doing that? It worked against me, it'll work against you.
What is it my turn?
Yeah. Good low, though, from Qeuw right there, putting themselves at just a 40% health Ekko.
Qew's posturing his confidence right now too. Like this is a very convincing so far. I don't wanna jinx him. And jinx. I don't wanna like jinx this whole situation. But he's getting clipped. His assist is at least. He's gonna go for the beam here just to get some chip damage in.
Yeah, I think Qew's looking to Ahri the situation, not jinx it, right?
Yeah.
Oh no. Speaking of Ahri, Jinx is dead. That's the only character you got left, but no Fury available on deck. There's a lot of health available for Qeuw, but we'll just play some on a Street Fighter run-up throw.
Whoa!
Wait.
No!
Wait.
It's a commentator curse. Oh, he's got mixed up! Ah! No! Oh, yeah, the Time Winder up. Oh, that's not Time Winder. You got the little clone up, his little shadow clone.
Enzog, why are you playing 2XKO? The Chicago Bulls need you on the court. Ooh, big anti-air
nice.
from Qeuw right here. This is like something we haven't seen in Qeuw in this set too yet, but has been something that has helped them throughout this tournament so much, is their ability to just like hit these super tight reaction anti-airs and simply hit some super tight chips right here to guarantee it out.
You ain't getting out for free. This is actually such a substantial life lead, too.
Yeah.
But as I say that, yeah, you're going to have to break for that there because Blitzcrank does some mad damage.
But it's so worth to break it right there, like, and to be able to have this huge lead right here. That's happened to so many people. They get the anti-air on the blitz, and then they go up forward, and it just goes the other way. Ooh. Nice shot with the retreating guard punish.
It's going to get you into a super. Yep, and slam him.
Yeah. Full armor as well. Parry,
Nice.
though.
Doesn't get anything out of it, though. Blitzcrank's going too far.
Misses the answer.
Oh, you hate to see it. All of a sudden, the game is even.
Yeah.
What? That's crazy. Just 2 XKO things. Oh.
No grab shown just yet. Resetting up close. Tried to grab this time. The first time that grab has been shown in that situation, Qew's immediately like, nah, I'm jumping it.
Great patience there from Qeuw, too. I think Enzog was expecting Qeuw to just kind of mash again, to be afraid of that command grab, and Qeuw was like, no, I'm waiting.
Qeuw understands, like, hey, I know how to deal with armored characters. It's not by mashing into them.
Just chip him out. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent.
Qew's being able to finally put the game in the playstyle that he wants, where he kind of wants to zone you, chip you a little bit, so then kind of force you to make more brass decisions, where like running at him. Because the thing about Blitzcrank is, like, he's very susceptible to zoning, like as a normal grappler would be, right? So having an Ahri zone and a Jinx zone, and then you have to basically switch into Ekko to try to run at them. But like running at them poses a lot of threat too. But apparently Enzog is navigating this pretty well.
Sometimes running at them just works.
Yeah. Okay. Got some break here. He still has break meter, so he doesn't have to worry too much. But could also be prepared to have it be baited. So right. Oh. They're just throwing normals. Oh, gets the clip. Yep. Oh. And gets hit by that. That's a dead Ahri,
Yeah,
actually.
setting the full charge Time Winder slam at with the blitz to body block it up. This should be enough to put him.
Oh, I forgot it's not a double down. Oh, you're about to get Because at that point, like you're guessing now. It's like, oh, he's gonna grab me. Is he gonna mash on me? Like.
But this is scary. This is where Enzog wants to be when you're put into a final game, final round situation.
Enzog doesn't have to do anything risky. He can just chill. Oh, yep, he gets clipped here into a big combo. No meter, though, so it's just going to knock you down. Take a break. Oh, never mind. He's got meter now, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, getting the break bonus.
Oh, actually, no, it does matter.
Footsies.
Puts you through an 8-way mix-up and has the audacity to say, you know, I was just the better player in this matchup.
Yeah, honest bids. Honest bids.
Look at this guy. Look at these guys in general.
Look at this dude.
We love diversity in our video games. That's both of them. You into the level? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I felt like Qeuw would have ended with the level 1 beam there.
Yeah, just patiently bagging away. Nice delay on the hop right there by keeping Qeuw ready for it and able to capitalize.
Into a set play. Oh, that dropped.
Yeah. It dropped, but
my man
Enzog is picking it up.
My man Enzog is like, I don't care what happens, I'm recovering and mashing.
Yeah, and he just burst break right there, and you're not dead, but you're pretty close. And what? I don't.
Is this gonna? Wait, no,
he's armored. He's armored.
Oh, look at that! Look at that damage.
The damage is huge, and gets the air throw off it as well.
And you're dead. Wow.
Yeah, that's a good recognition from Qeuw, knowing that, like, oh, I need to press out of the situation, and knowing like the level 3 is the option to be able to beat it out as well. But Enzog does not let that get to them. So they're able to still find this big hit right here. Gets the grab reset as well. Sets the Okizeme.
The one thing I gotta give Qeuw credit for is, like, Qeuw is very, like, has such a good sense for when he feels like he's about to get command grab. Like,
yes.
Because that raw level 3 was like, I know he's gonna do something like this, and did it, and then Enzog was doing the armored level 3. Like, yeah. Oh, wait, this actually could be the game.
Yeah, finds the pickup, has the beam super. It is just enough. Qeuw taking another round on the board.
Oof. Qew's gonna have to buff up his mental fortitude because he's got potentially so many games.
It is
to play.
a long path to get this full reset.
The TOs are like, for the love of God, please don't reset. Oh, the mix-up. But that sucks. The restant. Yeah.
Use that to guarantee some free damage onto this Ahri. Not going to be able to kill the Jinx, but you're basically brought him to even life, but a great Abare option from Qeuw, able to keep him alive.
Okay, look at this. Look at this good damage into the corner carry too, into Foxfire. Oh, but drops it!
Yeah.
Ah, you hate to see it!
And Enzog being able to punish appropriately, putting themselves once again in a, just trading these rounds back and forth, 1-1, 1-1.
Oh, nice hit there.
Yeah, but Ekko still able to forward tech out, catch him out, but Qeuw has a good press, deal a bunch of damage.
Set play, tries to roll and gets caught again into the super beam. All of a sudden, it's back to being even.
Yeah, and Enzog not looking to, I think, spend this burst right here, right?
I don't feel like he's
about to lose, but I love that, just knowing like, hey, you think I'm going to jump in, I'm just going to get that opportunity to full charge the armor so that when I do come up close, I can potentially do something crazy, but not going to make it work just yet. Nice reset right here, finds the 5L conversion.
Great navigation by Enzog there on navigating through the bullet hell. They didn't even have to use the break too.
Yeah. Which is huge, like being able to have that resource coming into the early stages of this round, where this is a very pivotal round. If Enzog wins it, Qew's gonna have a lot of work to do.
Okay, big damage. Yeah. All of a sudden, this looks kind of dire. What happened?
Yeah, baits out the burst as well from that full screen with the tag, and then able to keep the damage going right here. Reset back into level 1 at the very end. Set it up.
Damn. Nice, okay.
Yeah. Let's reset, success.
I have you. No. Oh, here comes brother. That's nasty. Okay.
It's unblockable unless you're ready for it.
Yeah. That was. Look at him.
The brow.
Oh my goodness.
I believe in the Qeuw to do the reset.
Yeah, if anyone can do it, it's Qeuw.
If anyone can do it, it's Qeuw.
If anyone can do it, it's Qeuw. But like I said, now being down, every game is your last chance.
Yep.
Until you win 2 more.
We are not. Ooh, actually, I lied. What do I get out of lying so much?
It's so over. We're so back. All right, draw
Still
tech
gets
out.
clipped again. Nice. Yeah. Going for the break. Just trying to get that.
Yeah, I like that. Just like choosing to angle it down right there, able to actually catch out the Ekko to stop him from moving forward. Tags back into the Ahri as well.
Oh, you hate it when you miss. That sucks.
Yeah, but it's happened so many times. Just the weird angle of where Blitz jumps onto that has messed Qeuw up a couple times in a row. Success. Oh, nice cross up right there.
Disgusting. Enzog, it's a convincing lead right now, actually.
Forward.
Oh, okay.
I like that, just playing very patient on the zoning and trying to find an opportunity to swap into the Blitz because you're able to find big hits like this.
Ooh. Oh, the restand.
Yeah, knowing that we don't have the meter to kill, so we need one more touch, we might as well find it right here.
You want this mix for free 99? Come here, baby. Like,
oh, he doesn't want it for free 99. He wants it for first place because we are looking at potentially your final round of 2x KO played here at Core Values.
Oh. Just trying to. Qeuw just trying his best to play a little bit more conservatively, trying to see if he can fish things out with the 5M here, understanding that he's in a really bad spot and needs to be able to get momentum back here so we can reset and go to the next round here, which is he's in a good spot.
Stagger now once more. Good blocks on the.
He might be afraid of also anti-air these days because of how much he misses.
Yeah, but that's something that you have to do. Sometimes you have to take those risks right.
Is he gonna burst? He's not gonna burst. He doesn't want to.
No, he's saving for this interaction, right? You want to save it for this Oki. Enzog.
Oh, but he's still getting it. Oh, wait, no, he's out. He's out. He's out. Oh, but this isn't good. Ew. No.
You were out of the Ekko, but you're still into the Blitz. Able to keep the Ahri alive, which is important, so Jinx is going to be eating the brunt of this damage.
Manages to still jump out of here.
Yeah. And Enzog has to be very careful because you needed a big opportunity to switch into that Blitz, and now Enzog only has that left versus the Ahri. Jinx, nice parry and good recognition on Qeuw to just challenge the forward attempt. That
got him in the toes, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fury now. This is scary. Blitz with Fury is a very scary thing into the level 3.
That's a dead Jinx. That's raw level 3 damage. Oh,
Yeah, dude, if she lived that, I would have left. I would have gone home. Wind it up, tried to air, but no big pickup. This is still Enzog's chance to make it happen. Reset right here, good blocks on the
Oh, it's GG's. Great stuff from Enzog. He was so good in every single scramble that they did.
Yeah.
Like, he just kind of understood the assignment. Like, it was, I feel like he's so heart-oriented, like heart-coded, where he's like, I'm just going to match here. I believe this is going to work, and it works.
Yep.
Like, he learned his lesson from Qeuw, never wanting to take any command grab to the point where he's like, all right, I'm just not going to do this anymore.
Just remove that option from the team, but that was something Qeuw was still like, you always have to be worried about, because it's that what if. But when it never came afterwards, it always ended up into Enzog's favor.
And all of the Ekko mixes hit on point every single time. And that was some of like the coolest stuff that I've seen Enzog do like on Ekko. It was just like, oh, hey, watch this overhead, and then I'm actually gonna shift back into this, and then I'm gonna do another one. Like,
but Qeuw was also like willing to like was usually able to block the first 2 interactions, and a lot of Echoes I feel like put all their leverage into that first 2 hits of the mix, when that's like generally the easiest time to block it. It's that 3rd hit where Enzog was always getting the most reward.
For sure. But look at the camera over here. Well,
look at us. Who'd have thought?
Hello, guys. Welcome to Core Values, by the way. It happens once a year in Portland, run by Chapter and his crew and Faustian Esports, actually. And we actually have some sponsors from Paragon, and we have sponsors from Okizeme Coffee Company. Like, it's
Shokunin Tattoo as well. A bunch of sponsors from the like local events that are going around in the area. Obviously, Tempest doing the wonderful stream production. Big shout out to you guys.
Big shout out to Tempest, especially right over there. Actually, my cameraman.
No, not the person behind the camera. Cool. All right, yeah. So that is our top 8. Our top 8 for Tokyo. Big shout outs for Enzog for winning it, staying in that winner side, not losing a single set.
Seattle taking it home. So
unfortunately, unfortunately, Seattle taking it home. Very here for us Portland gamers. But thank you all for coming through. To Core Values, we will be up with, I believe it's Under Night next is going to be the next game on stream. So you may see me back here. But that'll be happening soon. So stay tuned.
All right. Have a great one, guys.